We are live. So
All right.
I set this to stream to Facebook and YouTube so people could see it on Facebook
Right.
and join in with us. So I've got my nice paint vinyl down that when I paint, I don't care if it gets all over the vinyl. I just need to go grab some black paint.
I'm still not. There it is. Oh, whoops. Gotta have that out. Okay. My phone is tipped to the side. Hold on. I hate that it
Check my lights.
bears weight on one end when I'm doing this. Yeah, and it wants to pull it that way. But if I put it in the middle, it's right on my volume button.
Oh man, yeah.
That's a dumb design.
I remember having that same issue.
What's that?
I remember having that same issue when I used to use my phone.
It was with my last one too. Yeah. So no one's here yet, and that is okay. They will get here. I just posted on Facebook. We're gonna go live. If you want to do a craft along.
Okay.
And it was like 5 minutes ago, so I don't know if anybody's seen it yet.
Can you see this?
Waiting on a leg. There it is. Yeah, that's cool.
It's a cool old clock. Doesn't work anymore, so I took the things out, and I'm going to totally steampunk it.
You can totally do a whole mixed media thing on there.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's all.
Maybe put a bulldog clip on it off to the side on one side, so you can clip a picture of you and Doug, or
a cool. That's a good idea.
I like to make things
step out of the room and
functional.
grab some black paint. I first, need to cover the base with paint.
Oh, you're doing that today?
Well, yeah, I have a couple things that I just need. I want to cover the base with black paint and start building from there. Hi, Joni. Hey, Dawn.
I didn't know we were doing anything that involved.
No, I'm just painting. I'm just painting and setting it aside to dry.
Hey, Dawn.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab the paint.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, ladies. I am going to be doing some DIY altered paper stationery. That we did this in a live a long time ago, and some of you are new, and Gigi wanted to know what I was talking about. I don't think she made it to that live, and so we just decided we were going to pop on for a short while and do sort of a craft along, and I'll show you how to use, if you've not done this, masks and stencils and stamps just with ink to make your own papers. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to cut out some of this vellum because I want to see if it'll work with the vellum. It's nice and thick. Whatever your mask is, you can use copy paper, but it's nicer to have something a little bit thicker. And then let me grab, where are they? I actually have a whole bag of these from that live, and I love using them and stuff. I just saw them. You guys know I'm overhauling still. Gosh, where did I see those?
Yeah, we both are. We don't know where anything is.
Yeah.
No expectations. We were just missing our girls. Just missing our girls, so we wanted to come on and just do craft and chat for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had them in my hand yesterday.
No, there's got to be a paintbrush around here.
Yeah, I want to show them the masks that I did.
Oh, yeah.
In the past, because they're so over there. Because they're so fun. So not only do you get the stationery in the end, but where you've used your paper to make a mask, or your vellum or your chipboard or whatever, you end up with these.
Hey, Donna. Oh, who's on Facebook? On Facebook, all we can see is Facebook user, but whoever's on Facebook, it might be Edna. I don't know. If you'll go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and click yes, then we'll be able to see your name so we know who we're talking to. Or come on over to YouTube. You get into YouTube, you'll be able to see everybody else's comments. Hey, Julie. Hey,
hi, Julie.
Donna. Hey.
Hey, ladies. Glad to have you here.
That was the fastest I've eaten half a sandwich in, I don't know. I can't breathe.
So you can use these for other projects, you know, or just to tuck in a pocket and create a little place to write on the back. Not if it's on music paper, obviously, but oh, look at that. That's fun. This is one of my favorites. And what I did was I traced around some things I had too. It wasn't, you go to your Cricut or use a die cut and get some fun shapes. You don't want it to be too intricate, because, you know, you're going to use it as a mask. And then you'll use a stencil around it. I think that's enough. We'll just whip through these real quick, and then we'll get started. So that's those. I love them.
I'm going to try to put
construction paper.
Hey, Margie.
Hey, Margie.
So what are y'all doing this afternoon? Joni, Dawn, Julie, Donna, Margie. What are you doing?
I'm going to get started while you catch up there, okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my get YouTube up.
So I couldn't find my coffee dyed paper, and it's all in a pouch, and I don't know what to do with it.
Mine's all in a magazine holder, which is not reachable right now.
Okay, so I'm going to start with these hearts right here, and I'm going to tear this in half.
Julie, sorry, I wasn't listening. Are they die cuts, Sharon?
These are die cuts. The hearts are. You could just cut out shapes. You could tear out shapes. It doesn't matter. You just need a shape so that you have. Hi, Bernice. I'm just going to do a quick one here to give you the gist of it, and we'll get it started. And I'm so sad this isn't coffee dyed. So sad.
Gosh, Dawn, I need to do that. This was an unplanned, last minute. We
oh my gosh.
Girls needed a little happy paper people fix.
And she rushed me. I was still drinking coffee.
I called Sharon and I'm like, Sharon, are you awake? We need to go live now. She's like, can I have a couple hours? No.
Oh, yeah.
So I gave her 45 minutes.
And then I was here first.
And she was, because I got on the phone. It wasn't planned for either of us. It just came to my mind when I called her. So neither of us was planned or ready, but we both just really needed, you know, a shot of girls. So, hey, Ray, good to see you.
And you're seeing these way before me.
Excuse me.
So I'm actually gonna, sorry about my hands. I've been in bleach. I've been in stuff that, you know, just tears up my, I keep snagging this, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about that, ladies.
So dry and scaly and my fingers are all torn up and, but you know, whatever. Here, get in some paint. Get in some glue or paint and get them covered with glue or paint, and you know.
Mine are going to be covered with ink in about 2 minutes here.
Okay, mine are going to be paint.
I want a larger piece. That's
This
why I
is a
went
wooden top to a jar, and I'm going to paint that black too. So I thought I'd start with that.
So I'm going to fold it in half, but I'm not going to crease it because it's vellum. It's harder to get back.
It makes perfect sense, Julie. It just made me laugh.
And I'm going to try to really be careful with creasing here. Probably going to have a little bit of fun, but what I want to do is get a shape on here. So it's kind of like when you folded hearts in grade school and you folded the paper in half, or kind of like a snowflake, and sometimes it turns out lovely, and sometimes you're like, what? You know, so, right? Oh yeah, that's lovely. Okay.
Usually it's lovely.
Yes, usually. So I'm going to do a lot of things to this one piece of paper, so it doesn't really matter. What I do want to do, though, is kind of lightly tape this down, and I'm going to use a little bit of masking tape.
Paper in boxes. That'll tear your fingers up, too. Yep.
Yes.
I got to
Oh, my gosh.
Too, Dawn. So I'm avoiding. This is an avoidance technique.
It always is, isn't it?
Oh, I need to go live right now.
I need it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you guys want to see what I just got in the mail for sale?
Yes.
You want to see it?
Tell me
I
what
have
you're
one
doing.
on my desk. Look,
Do you?
look. Do you see it? They are from a high-end doctor's office, and they're really old. See all that? And then there's laminate on the front to use like a dry erase. So that, and they can be stacked. So far I have 12, but I think I'm going to buy the rest of what she has left. And I'm going to fill them. What's that?
I was saying, you want to tell them what your plan is with them? I love it.
Should I?
Sure.
Should I? I'm going to fill them like junk drawers, and I'm going to sell them, and they're all going to have different stuff in them.
Yeah.
And they'll probably be auctioned. But they'll have old stuff and, you know, fun, just really fun stuff in it. I already have a whole bunch of stuff thrown together to do that with. And I would, because I also specialize in one of a kinds, it's a perfect way for me to gather them together and get them packaged up to sell. So what color should we use, ladies? I'm going to let you pick the color right now.
Make sure you're on live chat, everybody, just so you can keep up with everything.
Ooh, crafty sunshine. So
good to see you, Ray. Happy Ray. That's Ray.
Oh, okay. Hi, Ray.
Good to see you, Ray.
Yeah, Dawn, you're right. I should wear gloves, but I never think about it when I'm in a hurry and I'm just going into. I just dive in.
Yeah.
That's how I live my life, diving in.
Like me putting on gloves where I'm working with black paint here.
Okay, ladies, I'm gonna pick a color. If you don't pick one for me.
What of distress inks?
Yep, pick a color. Just not the specific shade, just a pink, purple, blue, green, red.
Pink. I was gonna pick specific shades, so pink.
Okay. All right, you guys started that, so I will. This is gonna be my palette. Now I need.
Dawn, Ray said green. Pink.
Oh, okay. Nice. I'll use a green too when I get done with the pink.
Yeah, so pink and green are nicely.
You see what I did here? Cut that out. I taped it down nice and flat. I'm going to put this on it. And that is called a mask, by the way. It's probably crooked.
Who cares?
I'm a crooked person, so it's cool.
Right. It is what it is.
Yeah. I am so crooked.
That's why we love you.
And I'm talking physically. I'm physically crooked.
Yeah, who isn't these days?
And I'm a little twisted too. All right. So I'm giving it this nice border. So in the end, you're going to end up with stationery and a place to write.
Cool.
I also have a couple other little tricks up my sleeve.
I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go ahead.
What's that?
I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go ahead with what you were.
What were you saying?
No, I just said I think I just painted some dust on.
Oh, well, that helps with the grunginess.
Yeah. Instead of dusting it first, I just saw some dust on the top, and I just painted it on. That's all right.
So I'm not trying to get it perfect here. I'm unless you want to. I mean, that's totally up to you. Depends on your style.
Dang it, I have to take a picture of it before I started.
Of the clock?
Yeah, I want a picture of what I started with.
I have so many things waiting to go mixed media assemblage in my room. Those boxes would be great for assemblage too.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, they would, like standing on their end. Oh, they'd be amazing. But they'd be really cool stacked up in your craft room to hold stamps and, like to lay them flat. I have a whole bunch of wood stamps I'm going to be selling in them. A whole bunch that I only have one of.
Wood mounted stamps?
Yes. Isn't that implied in wood stamps? I don't know. This is new.
The wood isn't the stamp, so wood stamp doesn't really it isn't a complete it's improper, I guess. I don't know what's the right word. It's not a complete word or phrase.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say wood stamps?
Yeah. But yeah, I knew what you were talking about. But
okay.
Yeah.
So I made it darker in some places, lighter in others. I just kind of, and I made sure to get it around this edge too, because of what I want a little bit more on this side, because I'm also paying attention to that stencil or that mask in the middle. And that mask is going to make gorgeous little things to tuck in journals or to use in craft projects or to put on a card base, or, you know, you could use anything on it or with it.
So back in the day, they did make stamps out of wood.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did.
They would just carve them. I mean, if you ever find any of those are truly antique. That's cool. But
okay, and it's
wood stamps, that's the first thing I think of, but then I knew that you meant wood mounted.
So I'm just going to do the one this time. At this point, you can do two. You can layer them on, but watch this. It's gorgeous. Okay,
Cool.
and then I also have this cool thing, but I'm going to do more to this. I will. For here, I'm going to take a little bit of water because it's distress, and I'm just going to kind of dribble some on in some black. Not squirting in the right place here.
It'll dry.
I swear I'm going to. What?
It'll dry in the wrong place.
Yeah. Well, I just sprayed my ink case, you know. Good thing it was closed.
It'll dry. Yeah.
So I'm just going to give it a chance to do a little something there. Give it some extra texture. You don't have to do this step. And if you dry it on the paper with a heat tool, you get a little more extreme effect. Or you can dab it off for a lighter look. Doing a little bit more right here.
That was good, Julie.
Read some comments here.
Yeah, you'll read it.
Or how would you use them, says Julie.
How would you use them wood stamps?
This is my channel also. Marianne and I both have our names on both the Facebook page and the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we started this together. I had to take a little time off over the winter, just a little bit. And so if you came in at that point, or
just haven't seen her yet, but she's been back for quite some time. She's always on the Saturday Night Lives with me, and we'll start doing some pop-up sales
and tutorials.
And we'll be back on tutorials.
I do have tutorials. We both do have separate tutorials on the channel too. If you go to our playlist.
Exactly. If you go, if you go either click video or playlist and see all the tutorials that are in there. Half of them are Sharon has done, half of them I've done. Well, I don't think we've done any tutorials together except the live.
We've done some craft alongs, live
tutorials together, but all the tutorials that we record and for less than an hour for people to go in and just learn something.
Right.
Those we do individually so that they go quicker.
And they're not, they're not as long. So, okay. So these are my stencils that I've had forever and ever that I've used on like furniture and things. So they are well loved. And I have a small stack of them. I'm going to add some birds and bird cages to this. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I love them.
I like, I do like them too.
Okay. So I also need to add some green. So I'll probably do like a vine or something. Gigi here?
Yeah, a vine around on a bird cage would be really cool. The good idea.
Yeah. Well, I might not have. What I'm thinking is I'm going to add some vines here and there around the edges if I have a stencil somewhere or a stamp. That's my plan. I'll have to see what I have.
Sure. I messaged Gigi.
I did too.
Okay.
And I thought she was going to be here, but we did go up fast. So
yeah, but I mean, I messaged her as soon as we started. Once your phone was already on.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to use this really small one here to get in these little places.
Mama's coming over today, but that's not for another 3 hours. But I'll need help swap the cars, so John can use the other one later, I think. Hey, Debbie. Well, Julie, we're not going to be on for 3 hours, so
No.
plenty of time before Mom gets here to.
Yeah, this is a quick thing today. We both have stuff to do.
It'll be a while, but we just really needed a fix of our girls.
Yeah. Wanted to hang out.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie, what are you doing today? Who's like Don's working on taxes? Is anybody actually creating right now, or y'all cleaning, or what are you doing?
I think one.
Sharon and I have both been working on our
oh yeah,
studio redos.
Good stuff going on in here too, because I got that new shelf and I had to rethink everything. I still have a couple more pieces of furniture to move. But it's going really well. Really.
But I just had to take a break on that from that and do something. If I'm going to do something and get my hands dirty, I'm doing it with my girls.
It replaces our crafting time, and it really is hard. We keep saying, "Oh, we want to finish this room and do not a tutorial, but a look through the room and share that live and or not live maybe." But we want to get that done, so we're trying to hurry, and then we're not crafting.
Well, between all the other stuff, between this week is my week to pack orders, and those are all but done. Last couple will be done this afternoon. And
me, I can't just do the room and shove everything in place. I have to dump everything out and sort through it. And I'm that person. And then I also go down and paint the furniture that it goes in. And then I'm it just takes me.
It doesn't get organized if I don't do that. If I don't dump it out and go through it, it doesn't get organized.
Right.
It's just shoving things a different place. And
right.
It has to be organized and make sense. And I've got to sort through things and get rid of what needs to be gotten rid of, and put things together that need to go together. And
I'm currently looking for something.
You got your box today? Itching to go through it. Just got it before you went out. Well, do it right now, Margie. Do it. Margie just got her box from me today.
Oh, cool.
Just got it before we went live. So yeah, you need to open it while we're on here.
That would be
some fun stuff. Everybody got such fun stuff this week. Of course, most of it was Stamperia. That's why it's so fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the right here. I'm going through my. So one of the things that I did this week was I have been trying to figure out where I wanted to put the stamps. That's been a deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have as many stamps as everybody else because I am new to papercraft. So I put all mine on a cart, and this is the first time I'm using it since I put them on here, and I'm pretty pleased with this because they
really,
except for one small box with wood-mounted stamps.
Okay.
So
far, as you're going to look for them, are you liking how they're on the cart, arranged on the cart? And
I'm looking through them right now, and so far so good. I almost feel like I could put the one on top on the middle shelf though, because then I can just pull the bin out and sort through it on my lap. Or whatever. It's a little bit tall for me.
Okay.
I have the AC on. Can you hear it?
No.
So I don't have a lot of leaves and stuff. I have what? I might have a good one.
Dinner in the oven. It'll be done in a few minutes, so you have to wait till you're done eating. Oh, Margie, you have patience.
Yeah, I get pretty excited when I get a box. I actually got 2 things today.
See, that's me, Don. I can't seem to stick with the one group of things. I keep moving around and back and forth, and it's I get bored. Yeah. I think part of that is just an artist's brain.
Yes.
You know,
I'm very scattered. I do all of it.
Oh, Doug just got home. He brought me a surprise.
You need to look at your text because I said 2.
Didn't I respond to that? I thought I did.
No.
Okay, I guess I'm using that.
Thank you.
All right. So I don't want to go through all my stamps right now. That is not okay. I don't want to go through all the wood ones.
Needed that.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
And you need this too,
Yes, I do.
but that's not it.
This was the very first set of stamps I bought.
Whoa, look at that. Look what he brought me.
Let me see. Let's see that. Push it up a little higher.
It's a pink.
Oh, I
summer
love
cookie.
those. I really, really love
Granny
those.
bees. Never had it. Thank you, honey. Wow. I'm not familiar with granny bees.
So I'm going to use this and then I'll go in and color the flowers after. So, because I want a little bit of green.
Doug. Forgot to tell you hi from everybody that's typing.
Hey,
in.
guys.
Hey, Kilt Man. Hey, Kilt Man. He knows who that's from. Hey, Kilt Man.
Oh,
And hi, Doug. Sharon just said hi.
hi everybody.
Hello.
Who always on?
This is a surprise. So,
Yeah, last minute. But yeah, bunch of people here. Dawn and Julie and Margie. Excuse me. And Ray and Bernice and Donna. And who did I miss? Debbie. Debbie, what are you doing this afternoon?
I'm going to give a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, thumbs up. That'd be awesome. Debbie, Debbie, what are you doing this afternoon? Curiosity. I'm just prepping this clock. This clock doesn't work anymore. And I thought it's iron and it's kind of heavy, actually. It's really heavy. It just to me was screaming mixed media, steampunk. So I'm just prepping the base, painting it all black.
So sometimes I use a mask over and over and over again until I'm happy with it. And then it gets the layers on it. But I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if you can see that paint, but it's nice and dusty. It's just a nice little thing to make a pocket out.
That's pretty. I like that on the vellum. Ooh,
Yeah.
that is
need a
nice and dusty. Very
Bird. A bird.
let me see.
Bird.
That would be a good
That one right
t-shirt. I have an artist brain and I need a craft fix. Oh, yeah, that would, Dawn. But it's
Yeah.
true, though. You know, the artist brain is always thinking of things to create and do. And
And
everything,
zhuzh and redo.
everything we look at gives us an
Mhm.
idea for something new.
Yeah,
And it's
that's a truth.
it's I think normal to get bored with one. Always have. I mean, what artist doesn't have multiple projects going on at the same time? And that's why people say, "Oh, I've got all these things started." Well, as long as you keep going back to them and working on them, I think it's okay. It's if you never go back to them,
Yeah,
you
that's
start
true.
and leave them, that might be an issue. But as long as you go back to them, that's to me just quite normal for an artist, always bouncing, between stuff. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for
Bigger flowers. These don't have a lot of floral stamps, so
Must. Gosh, what am I missing? I know
There's some double stick foam tape back here that I guess held that square clock piece in place. I'm taking it off and I'm not going to worry about the little grungies it's going to leave because that will just add texture. Otherwise, I'd probably get out the undo and take it off real nicely. But
oh my gosh, I have to tell you about something.
yeah,
Bill came home from work and said they have this product that they just started using in the shop, and it's like industrial. It comes in a gallon, and it's got a real technical name. It's a dumb name, like a repurposer or a, you know, it's a something repurposer. Okay. And it's undo. We talked about what it does. It's absolutely undo. I feel like I need to do a better job.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you're not gonna destroy my undo sales, are you?
No. You can't buy it like they buy it. You
Right.
can't. It's for like removing vinyl from car doors, or it's that sort of stuff. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Jill is with Debbie, and they made welcome signs for their front porches.
Okay. We're gonna go to Home Depot.
I'm not really happy with it, but it's the first practice
Whatever.
to show you the basics of how to do it. You know, you add some stamp, you add some stencils.
Okay.
Maybe if I age it. I'm so mad I couldn't find my coffee dyed paper.
Thanks, honey.
Now I have crap all over my cleaned desk. Quickly.
Yeah. But you know, that just
Yeah.
means we were
Yeah.
doing and having a good time. If there's not crap all over my clean desk, then I haven't been doing anything.
Yeah. Well, I just cleaned it off because it was covered with empty tins.
Mm.
Isn't that funny?
Oh, I got to go to the Facebook page and look at that, Debbie. Cool. Can't wait to see it. Hi, Gigi. Gigi.
Hey, Gigi.
Here.
I'm about to make another one, so
Sorry,
you'll
I just smacked the camera.
get it.
Didn't realize this was so tall. Let me make sure that. Whew. Sorry about that, ladies. Hope that didn't make anybody sick.
What'd you do?
I lifted up this clock to blow something off of it and didn't realize it was so tall, and I smacked the camera.
Oh,
Oops.
whoa.
Yeah. Oopsie. Doug and Lucy are going to go run some errands. Let's see. You know what I need?
There's one.
I need
There's the mask.
a palette. I think I just took it out. I need a.
What do I do with these?
Let's see. How about this back of a Tim Holtz package? It's plastic, cellophane. It's cellophane. It should work to hold paint, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I use all kinds of different things for paint trays.
Well, I didn't. I just took out the box that has my palette in it because it also had all my liquid color, and I wanted to gather all my liquid color together to see if it will go into one cart. So I just carried that box out where I could sit on the couch and go through all of that. Now I don't want to walk out there to get the palette, which is in that box. So
I have a favorite tin that I like to use to trace around to make shapes. And I've got the lid right here. Paper towel. Let me see. See if I can dump this in something. That's how we get a mess right there.
Yeah. Dump something out to use it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So it's a really old tin, but it's got a cool shape, and I actually used this a lot for
it
my
does.
other masks. Yeah.
That's cool.
So I'm going to do that on cardstock this time. I got my spit bucket out here. Down.
Spit bucket?
My strip bucket.
Oh, strip bucket.
Just kidding.
That took me a minute because I heard spit bucket. So my mind was somewhere totally different.
Dawn, it says, I missed when you added a different color around the edge. Oh, I was just aging it. That's all I was doing.
Hi, Patricia.
I'm about to do another one. So we'll do another one differently, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to trace this out, and then I'm going to cut it out. Gosh, I needed this. Good idea. Everything.
Can't find a pencil.
Okay, so I'm going to even that out.
Patricia, the last couple will be done this afternoon, and yours just happens to be one of the last couple.
That was a good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've almost got all the invoices and everything packed, and I tried for a while. I tried, sending out the invoice and then packing it and doing the shipping and all of that. And I think everybody likes it better, and I think I like it better when I do figure the shipping before. And so when I send you the invoice or the request for payment, I already know what the shipping is and it's included in there. So you don't have to wait for a second request for payment. I think everybody likes that better, and I think I do too. It kind of, I don't know, just finalizes it all together so you know what you're dealing with.
That's how I do it.
But
All together.
Yeah, I did that for a while, and then I tried, because it sometimes when there's so many invoices, it takes all week to get them out, and
It does take a while.
and then
A lot.
so I tried sending out all the invoices by themselves so I could get them out quicker, and people could pay those. And then as I packed them, I would just then send a request just for the shipping. And I mean, and that worked quite well. It was quite efficient, but I don't know. And this week it has taken till Friday because I took Wednesday off and for a little R&R, much needed R&R.
You could
So-
also use your edge scissors to make fun shapes to do this with.
Glad you're here, Patricia. Glad so many people are available during the day. We don't
Yeah.
normally do daytime craft alongs, but people are available. Maybe we'll start doing them because it's fun.
Thanks, Dawn.
It is a cool tin.
That's just a lid.
That's a very cool tin. I love the shape.
What I did was I cut in just a hair onto the inside of the line. I feel like the bottom has a more distinctive curve where,
Uh-huh.
because there's a rolled edge that kind of
Yes.
evens things out. Yeah.
Yep.
So masking tape on the paper, put it where you want it. And it doesn't have to be, I mean, you could do 2, you could do 3, you could do hearts, all cattywampus or whatever. You just need to, when you go to alter your paper, make sure that you have a mask on. And then when you peel the mask off, it becomes like magical. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And I like to go over the edges a little when I do the stamping and stuff. So it kind of, blends together. Okay, so now I'm going to do two stencils. And let me figure out what they are real quick. I need a pattern. I'm going to probably use one of my favorites here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should have asked him to bring the mail in with him when he comes back.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my favorites. This is one I've used with paint forever and ever. And if you need to tape down your stencil, that's fine too, but you're going to be moving it around. So, and just overlap a little bit onto your mask, which is the piece I taped down. The mask essentially masks off the area that you don't want stenciled. And incidentally, you can use masking tape for this. You can do stripes or whatever.
Masking
You just don't
washi, painter's
washi tape. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just don't end up with this cool piece in the middle when you're done, So, okay. Let's see. I want to do blue this time. So I got new inks and I haven't had a chance to use them yet. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome for the opportunity to use your new inks that you've been dying to do and just haven't gotten around to.
Yes,
I knew that.
you did. You absolutely knew that.
I knew you had a whole box of new inks, and you do need to use them. You do need to try them out.
I've dedicated a whole drawer to them at my desk.
Wow.
My flat, not very deep drawer that's right here on my left,
Yeah.
which is new. Oh, I
That's
have
cool.
paint fuzz on here.
Me too. What, Margie? What? My mail lady brought
You
my
got anything?
packages to my door today. Wow, that was really nice. One was too big to fit in the parcel box, so she delivered them all. That's nice. It always cracks me up when she puts everything in the mailbox and then she comes up to the door and brings me a package. Like, why not even? Why not
Oh,
just-
the mailman. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a mail lady.
Mine was today. I seem to have a different one every day. I think they're having problems.
That's
Sometimes
funny.
they don't pick up my mail when I even schedule a pickup. So
Hey, somebody's on Facebook. All we can see is Facebook user. We'd love to see who it is we're talking to. You could type in your name, or you can go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and click yes. And that will allow it to show your name, just like your Facebook name, Facebook profile name, so we can see who it is. That'd be awesome. Or you can come to YouTube where you can see everybody else's comments too. All those who are in YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube can't see Facebook and Facebook can't see YouTube. So, hi, Sandy.
hello, Sandy.
I was just telling Sharon, I got to take a picture of my swap. Sharon was my swap sister. And I got to take a picture of the cool stuff she sent me and get it posted in the group. Have you guys all posted pictures of your swaps? Has everybody received their swaps?
We weren't swap sisters. Were we swap sisters?
Who?
I mean, we always swap, you and me.
no,
You just used my name. Did you mean somebody else?
I said Sandy.
Oh,
Sandy.
wait a minute.
No, I said I was just telling Sharon.
Oh,
that,
okay.
Sandy was my swap sister. I was just telling Sharon that I need to take a picture of my I need to take a picture of the cool stuff she sent me and get it posted. So then I just said, has everybody else posted their pictures, or have y'all received your swaps?
So I just sprayed it. And then I'm going to wait a minute and let it do its oxidizing bit.
Hi, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Melody's on Facebook. Hi, Melody. Melody's on Facebook and Christina's on Facebook.
Yay.
Whoop. Yeah,
Hello,
if you feel
Christina.
like it, you can go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, click yes, and that will allow it to show your name. So those on YouTube can't see your comments on Facebook, and those on Facebook can't see the comments on YouTube. But on StreamYard, I can see both of them. And if you do go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and click yes, it'll allow StreamYard to show your name. So at least I can see your Facebook name to see who it is, to be able to say hi.
I just popped off to use my dryer here real quick because I want more distinction in the splatter.
Oh, Sandy, I'm so glad I hoped you liked them. Sometimes it's hard to know exactly what will, what your sister will love. So try to get a variety. So I hope there's some things in there you can use and will enjoy. I loved the package you sent me too. It was pretty awesome. Gotta get a picture.
Okay, I kept this taped on here because I'm going to go in with another layer.
Okay,
My plan.
cool,
And I'm
cool.
deciding.
Some people have not gotten their swap yet. Still waiting. Maybe, Sharon, you should put a post out if
I
anyone
will.
has not yet sent out their sister swap to please message you just so
Yes.
you know.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say,
Yeah. And to know if there's an
anybody,
extenuating circumstance or
what I really would like to know is there anyone out there that hasn't heard from their swap sister? 'Cause that's,
Oh.
I mean,
well, that's
messaging each other was a big deal. So
right.
I've never used this one, or this is an old paint one. Yeah, use that one. So this one, most of it's going to end up on this, but that's okay. That's what I want. Maybe I'll do the bottom.
What's your favorite cookie?
Mine?
Yeah.
Gosh, anything chocolate mint, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
We have a
I love
grocery
chocolate
store
mint.
here that makes chocolate mint brownies, and it's the brownie with a mint frosting that is so good. That's not big
Ooh.
on mint, and he loves them.
I'm it's funny, bakery brownies all taste weird to me.
Mhm.
There's something about them,
Usually, yeah.
but yeah,
This
but
so and most of them, it's interesting. What about the rest of you? What are your favorite cookies? Hi, Nettie.
hey
Oh,
Natty.
Christina. Oh, thanks, Christina. I've been working on invoices and packages all week, and Sharon's been working on her art room all week, and I just really needed a break, and I really needed to get my fingers dirty, and said if I'm gonna do that, then I really need a fix, a happy paper people fix. I really need some time with my girls. I need the laughs and to see you guys, talk to you.
I've
So,
actually put on my list 3 days this week to make something in my bin of unfinished projects,
yeah.
but I haven't done it, and I really needed to. So
Yeah, and I think even just like going on like this, and we work on something that's sitting there unfinished. It's the whole
we've been planning that for a while, huh?
This is not like any big serious, tutorial or anything, or even like a Saturday night make along with a specific thing in mind. We're just doing. I'm just painting the base of this clock to prep it.
And
But
Gigi
more
is the
about
superstar here.
Yeah.
Gigi
what?
wants to know how to do this because she didn't remember it from last year. Because it was last year sometime.
It was.
And I used rust. I'm hoping that it does look like rust. That's
Oh,
good.
that's cool.
Yeah. But I wanted to just refresh everybody's minds about masks and remind them how to do that. I think the other side. Nope, this side. The fun part about using masks is when you take off the mask. You do all your stuff, keep it taped down, and it's just so fun. Let me see how that looks. And
Julie,
I'm gonna love this.
I've seen those giant erasers you got, Julie, and they're perfect for carving stamps.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
All right, let's see here.
This side.
Get all of that side.
I'm looking at the design here. And I still have orange on my brush. That was vintage photo, so I'm giving it some variety in color.
Okay.
The plan. I may hate this when I take the mask off. I don't know. Because all of its edges is not going to be included, but I think it's going to be gorgeous.
Well, worst case, you put something else on it. One grandma's
right.
sour cream sugar cookies. Oh, another grandma's oatmeal chocolate chip with walnuts. Can't eat either anymore because of gluten. Oh my goodness.
Sounds good though.
What are the rest of your favorite cookies? Yeah.
I am totally lining this up in a way that I think would be
Did I
the
see
best.
Christy? Hi. Yes, we are still doing Saturday night. Always doing Saturday night live. Melody, the swap was from between April 1st and April 18th. April 18th was supposed to be the deadline of sending out the swap. It was a special swap this month for our birthday month. We don't do swaps regularly, but we'd kind of like to ask your thoughts, your opinions. We aren't going to at this point, we're not going to, start doing swaps like all the time.
Yeah.
Christina, I know this is what sucks about this. On Facebook, you can't see anybody on YouTube's comments, and they can't see anybody on Facebook's comments. So if you feel like hopping over to YouTube, then you'll be able to see everybody's comments. But so yeah, we'd like to ask everybody's opinion on, would you like to do like a once a quarter swap? So it's something special like this where not doing them every week or even every month, but once a quarter we do some kind of a special swap. What do you guys think about that? I know some people, and obviously there would never be any obligation or commitment to anybody to swap.
Unless you sign up. Unless
Yeah.
you sign
Oh,
up for
yeah.
that specific
Unless
swap.
you sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know a few people have asked us about doing more swaps. So we kind of like to ask the general consensus about that.
And we
Girl
pride
Scouts
ourselves on not being
Well,
like other groups, and a lot of them do a lot of swaps. And so that wasn't the business
Isn't the
model that we
purpose,
had in
right.
mind. It was more of a once in a while.
Mm-hmm. And it still won't be a primary purpose, but once a quarter can be a fun thing, especially as we start doing more and more projects together. We'll have some fun things to swap. And you make, when you're making a bunch of stuff, you have stuff that you've made. What do you do with it? Sometimes it's fun to swap and get something from somebody else and see how they made stuff. Inspiration.
I'm looking for a specific stamp.
We'll just swap if it'll fit in a regular envelope with one stamp. Understandable. Margie, will they do a pickup? Will post office do a pickup at your place? Of course, you can always have them deliver. You can order some, or I can send you, some flat rate envelopes, and you can use a flat rate envelope that should fit in your mailbox to go out, or request pickup. I don't know. Will they come out there and pick up for you?
I'm currently looking for background stamps.
Okay. I'm trying to see this in the light. The light's making it really difficult for me to see. It's weird reflection. I'm going to pull it outside of the light a little bit to see where I haven't been.
Yeah, I see the flaw in my
I
design.
love Girl Scout Samoas. Those are the ones with the caramel and the coconut on them, right?
Oh, I love those.
I love those. Those are super favorite. I love a good, thick, soft sugar cookie.
Yeah, those
And
are good too.
I love a really good soft. I like soft cookies as opposed to hard, but that's funny. Yesterday I was eating ginger snaps. I eat ginger snaps about, I don't know, once every couple of years.
Have you had the lemon ones?
Lemon ginger snaps?
Oh my gosh, yes. They don't have ginger in them. It's the same company. They'll be with the lemon one, the ginger snap.
They're
But I
lemon
just found them. Yeah.
Oh, I like a good soft snickerdoodle. Of course, a good soft chocolate chip.
I need a piece of paper under here.
Tagalongs are amazing.
I cannot find a stamp that I'm looking for. So now I'm wondering what flaw in my design made me put other stamps somewhere else.
Did you take out ones that you use most frequently and put them in a drawer instead of on that card?
I did not.
You're sure?
I think I'm just missing it in the whole. So I'm going to use this because it's got
somewhere.
some
Yeah.
text.
Okay.
Just a little bit of it. I just want to add some difference that's not like a hard edge.
I can't wait to see what projects we all do with some of the Stamperia paper and the Minte paper.
Collage. I'm going to do something, I think, more permanent and something functional, like a tray or something with one of those papers that I got
with
from
the rice
Stamperia.
papers.
Yeah. Won't that be fun?
I actually have 3 trays that I have they've been floating around here, just waiting for me to find the right thing to put on them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found what really wanted to, and I'm thinking I need to pull out the rice papers and put them up to them, and I think that might be my ticket instead of papering the whole bottom. Oops, just doing
I do redo things all the time, like and make my own boxes, and I love doing stuff like that. I always have, and that's the stencils with all the paint on them that you guys see. That's why. It's exactly why. Okay, it's the moment of truth. I'm going to peel this off and then I'm going to treat it all with some more stamps. Look at that. And see, I paid attention to this. I even went back in with a stencil to add this piece because when I did this, I didn't get any on there because I wanted that design up there. So you're paying attention to this as well so that you end up with something cool like this. So there's that.
Dawn an idea. She wants to have a picture frame like in the celluloid books for heritage scrapbooking. Love the one that you're doing now.
Oh, thank
She would
you.
do hers with different stamps, but similar design.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh,
Thank
carrot
you.
cake. I love carrot cake with a really good carrot cake, moist with a good cream cheese frosting. And a good coffee cake with lots of cinnamon sugar crumble topping for breakfast sounds amazing.
I got these new stamps and all I've done so far with them is stamp them off. So I kind of think I want to use one
Cool.
or two
Or all.
or all. They're very cool. Very, very cool. But they look like they go on the head of a piece of stationery. I'm not going to do white next because I am always disappointed in copy paper because it's so white.
Yeah.
I'm just really mad I can't find my copy dyed.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. We want black. Oh, this stamp is gorgeous. Why am I getting it all over?
Cool. Whoa, this clock is heavy. It's iron.
It's gonna be really cool.
I pick it up to tilt it a little bit and it goes flopping. I'm like trying to hang on to it so it doesn't crash into something on my desk. It's really heavy. I think it's gonna be cool. It may take me a while to do it because I don't know. I get hung up on this. Oh, I want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
But you know,
you
can always take something off. You can always add something else. You can always paint over it. I just
with that kind of art, you just do it until you feel like it's done because it's layers and layers and layers.
Yeah,
I do think
keep doing until you think
I do think you should put a bulldog clip or a hook on it to hang a photo on a that would be really cool.
I might do that.
It would make it super useful. So I don't want to do the whole thing on that background because I want it to show. So I did it more like a header. God, that's a cool stamp. I didn't get a nice clear image. Damn it. Okay, now I've got some edge stamps that I want to add another little edge around here and there.
The coffee dyed paper in one of those clear plastic envelopes. Love wrought iron pieces. Oh, cool. Me too, Julie. Gigi. Julie, she can't find her coffee dyed paper because everything's discombobulated and moving it around. She knows what's in
you have it in a clear envelope.
Yeah. I love wrought iron pieces too, Gigi. I just think that they're cool. And this clock just wouldn't work anymore no matter what we did to it. So I just thought it's the perfect thing. It's the perfect thing for this. I just took the clock mechanism stuff out of it. And I'm going to give it a couple of good coats of black as a base and go to town with it.
I love metal. Anything metal.
Too. I know what is it about metal and metal with wood. Yeah, metal just feels old, vintage.
Yeah. Well, I have some new metal too that I love, like filigree sort of things, and yeah, it's fun. What did I just do with that? Okay, so let's see. I have this. Something that intricate, it's almost better to stamp it off on something else and then like decoupage it on. I'm not doing this whole border. I just want to do part of it just to give it that border. Only because I left an edge up here. And it'll make it cohesive. Ooh. Yeah, it's way easier to do this just with background stamps and stencils.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still drinking coffee. They're going to get better.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, what do? I never drink coffee, so then they never have a chance to get better.
All right. So
My
I'm
God.
putting with that. Check out how cool this stamp is, though. It's amazing.
That's neat. I
Okay.
like that one. I like that one a lot.
Me too.
Okay,
I'm gonna
this
make a
piece of wood is
comment.
just the top of a glass jar, and I want to do an assemblage piece with it too on the top of the glass jar. It's a vintage glass, so I'm just
cool.
giving that a couple coats of black too. That one dried there, and then I brought in this jar. Can you see this jar? Let me move this a bit. This jar, it's like a copper rose gold lid, screw top lid. And then this is like honeycomb. Let's see. Yeah, the
Okay.
jar itself is like honeycomb.
Oh, yeah, I have one of those. Oh, no, it's a little bit different.
Then there's a picture of a rooster. Why isn't there a bee? Because it's
Oh,
honeycomb.
my gosh. Because that's not honeycomb. It's chicken wire.
I mean chicken wire.
Because the chicken goes with chicken wire.
Yeah, that's true. It could be
Yeah.
honeycomb though, couldn't it?
It could. It totally could. I got a,
Yeah,
I got
no,
a
it is chicken
stencil.
wire.
I
It is
thought- or
totally
a
chicken wire. So there's a
embossing
rooster there
folder.
and chicken wire. So I thought, what if I took some antique copper or vintage copper or something, or a bronze mousse, and just went over the edges of these?
Do you think it'll stay because it's glass?
Well, I don't know. I'm wondering if I
No.
well, I'm wondering if I heat set it, if it might.
I think
I
it
don't
might
know.
end up rubbing off.
Yeah.
I like personally think that.
Would mousse stay if I heat set it?
Isn't that what you just
I'm
said?
sorry, not mousse. Would gesso stay if I heat set it?
Absolutely not. Alcohol ink would is the only thing that you're gonna find that stays on the glass or glass.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of a glass paint you could rub on?
Well, I do. Alcohol ink would work. I was just hoping to use one of
I
those
mean,
colors
you
of.
can try the mousse. It doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, it'll probably rub right off. I think that's probably right. I was hoping that maybe I could heat set it and get it, but maybe alcohol ink. I have plenty of alcohol markers. I just thought this one would be fun to play with. Alcohol ink, I could
Oh yeah.
make that.
So I got my through bucket here where I trim off to put papers through my printer, and I've got these pieces of cardstock that I'm going to use, and then I'll do my stationery on. Find another piece. Oh, this is wallpaper. That it can't be like that. I'm right back. I'm going to go cut this into parts.
Okay. So, hey, Mousy. Uh-oh. How come we suddenly got reverb? Let's see. I'm looking to see if I have any other YouTubes open. Is our reverb gone? There we go. Okay, or stays on. Oh yeah, might have some colored stays on. I was just hoping for some of the mousse colors that I really wanted to use on there, but glass paints on set. Yeah, been trying to find extra sewing bobbins since morning. Yeah, with your stuff. Hey, Mousy. That's hilarious. Yeah, mine are probably with your things. Sure. Where is that reverb coming from? We just suddenly got it.
I just lost your volume.
Do you hear me at all?
Barely.
That's really weird.
What else happened?
Nothing. It's like as soon as you walked away, we suddenly started getting reverb like there's another YouTube open, but you lost volume.
There you are. Okay.
Come back.
That was weird. Yeah, now you're back. That was
Okay.
really weird.
You might want to adjust your camera just a hair.
Let me get
It's
up and look at it.
it needs to be farther away from you. I see the edge of the desk. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, Christina, thanks for hanging out with us and even coming over to YouTube. Got to get the kiddo from the bus. It's really going mad. Now see we're I'm hearing the reverb. Are you hearing it, Sharon? I was going to suggest that she might want to pop out and come back in, but she already did. So she'll be back in a second. We'll bring her back in. What I was going to say right that time when we started getting that reverb is that I haven't created the event yet, but we still are doing Saturday Night Live tomorrow. We always are. Going to be fun. We're going to make, I can tell you what it is, but it's not exactly what it sounds like. We're calling them flat tassels, but it's not exactly what it sounds like. But you can make it to go in any journal or any book. It could be used. It could be used as part of a dangle or as the dangle on a book. It could be used as a bookmark, and it could be used anywhere inside of a book. It could even be used by itself too. So kind of cool. Sharon, I'm going to use a corset. You need a figure, a thing. I'm going to use a corset. Sharon's going to use, I think it's the girdle from the kit, from the dressmaker's kit that we've been using. She'll use that girdle. You could use either of those, or you could use a butterfly or a paper doll. You could use even a flower, something like that. So find you or decide on a one or two. There'll be it's not a super complicated, difficult thing. So there'll be time to make several if you wanted to. So if you want to cut out a corset or the girdle, or one of the little ladies might even be cute, or a butterfly, and maybe something that's like what, Sharon, 2 to 4 inches. 4 inches would be the max. No, 2 to 3 inches maybe.
Yeah, on the smaller side. It's gonna be around the size of an Inchi or a ATC.
Oh, a little bit bigger than that. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
An Inchi is only an inch, but an ATC is like 3.5.
Right, somewhere in that. Yeah.
So probably 2 to 3 inches would be a good size for your.
Yeah, better on the 2.
Your focal point, your butterfly or girdle or corset, or whatever you're going to use.
Something from the kit, or we were thinking we can even cut out a shape of a corset.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, or if you don't know where it is, and then we were gonna do. I was gonna do the lacings up it with the brad. Yeah. Ooh, look.
If you want to get some tiny brads out, we can do the lacing up the corset. That's super cute. You could also do it with, if you don't want to actually do that lace, you can do it with Nuvo drops or stickles or any of those. You can draw the lacing with that and let it dry.
There's other ways we can do it that'll be simple. You just have your regular supplies at your desk.
Yep. Let's see, you'll need your fabric scraps, but like the super thin, light, gauzy, fabric, like ribbon, or even tulle scraps. The soft floaty things would be awesome.
Yeah,
ribbon
fabric strips
or fibers like eyelash trim, things like that would be great.
Whatever goes with, and these don't have to be for your journal. They can be for whatever.
Yep, that's what I was telling you. It could go in any book, or it could be used by itself. It could be a bookmark or a dangle on the outside of on the spine. It could even be used by itself, not even with a book. So
thank you, Julie.
So I told him we were calling them flat tassels, but it isn't really exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's much cuter than that name, but you know, we weren't very creative at the moment, I guess, to think of what else to call it.
Well, it is a flat tassel, though. I mean, that's just
Yeah, it is a flat tassel. It's just that doesn't sound very cute.
yeah,
But I mean, it doesn't sound as cute as it is. It's super cute.
yeah. So actually, you know what I'm going to use this time is my either fancy scissors or something like that. Let me see what I got, or an edge punch would work.
Let's see.
Any shape that you guys can think of.
On sniffing Stamperia.
That's pretty funny.
Thank you, Julie. Let's see here. Sharon, if you rick the stamp, you're more likely to get a
I got it. Yeah, I commented
I just had
back.
to read that. Julie, what is rick? Oh,
Rock. Yeah.
Or even if you rock it and rock it.
Yep.
It's like Rick Rack. It's Rick Rock. She loves that stamp. Julie, I am using, this is one of the paints that we had Saturday. It's folk art. I wanted to try it out. Enamel, it's licorice. Gloss finish. Dishwasher safe. That's what I'm using. I wanted to try out that stuff that we sold. It's funny. Yeah, I can't wait to see this clock when it's done. I've been looking at it for a year with this in mind, and I finally moved it as far as in here. And then today I went, you know what? I can't do anything until I just paint the base and have a base to work on. So one of these no plan, it's perfect for a no plan session where we would just sit down and work on whatever's on our desk or some unfinished project. So this is perfect. Because it also gives me the chance to see chat a little more often because I'm just painting the base. And it's
hard when I'm really involved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why Saturdays are hard, but
yeah.
I texted her, messaged her.
Is she going to be
reading
comics tomorrow? Yeah.
I don't know. She said so last week. We'll have to ask her.
I was telling Bill how kind of excited I am about that. I think it's because it is really hard to do both.
Rick Rock, new hip hop artist. It's funny.
That's funny. So then I'm just going to freestyle some shade.
Really liking the way this paint is feeling, the way it's going down, and the way it's looking.
What?
This paint, I'm really liking it.
Oh, what kind of paint is it?
It's just folk art, enamel.
Oh yeah.
I tripped on a killer deal on a whole bunch of them, and so I brought them. There we go again. We got that. So I brought them to the sale on Saturday, and everybody got a killer deal on them. I just kind of passed it along, but. Yeah, I haven't really used them before, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Yeah, Rick Rock, the new hip hop artist.
Yeah. I'm just making this an odd shape, so it's not even.
Okay.
Just to get some variety on here. You guys can do this with your scraps ahead of time and have things like this handy or hearts cut out or whatever. It's a great way to go through your scraps.
It is a great way to use up scraps. That's for sure.
I'm
not even worrying about this being a perfect paint coat.
I want it bigger.
If there's glops or whatever, I mean, I'm not purposely leaving glops, but if there is, I'm not really being too concerned about it. I'm just painting it quickly because I feel like all that will add to the texture and the character as I build on it.
I think maybe I'll tear some or do some strips. The last time I tore some and I really liked the way it came out. I'm trying to do it differently this time. You know the deal.
Yep, different every time. I know. We always have to try something new just to see how it goes.
Yep.
Because we get bored doing the same thing. So, besides,
That's
every
the
time we
artist
think about
brain.
doing something, our brain thinks about 8 different ways to do it. So you have to pick one and do it. But then the next time we do it, we can try one of the other ways.
Mm-hmm.
So you really never do have to do anything the same way twice. And that's how you can enjoy doing the same things over and over because you're doing them different every time.
If you have favorite stencils and favorite ink colors and favorite stamps, probably are getting the same result over and over, kind of, on this with the same vibe at least. And that is what I tended to do because I only had a few. So, because I, new to paper crafting. So
see why Margie and I are stamp freaks and have 5,000.
Yes.
No, I don't have
the more confused I am.
I cut mine in half, and then I cut them in half, and then I cut them in half again. So now I'm going to see what I have left, how many I have, and where they can be stored. That will be convenient. And I hope I didn't give away or sell anything that I really want because it's too late now.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And I don't want to be going buying them again.
See, variety of shapes.
When I either gave them away or sold them for half what I paid for them.
And square. So I just have a little variety here. Plus I have those hearts. I can use a punch or an edge punch would be good on here.
$4.99. This paint is $4.99 on Craft Online. Yeah, it's enamels with it is enamels with an S. It's Folk Art Enamels Licorice. Plaid is the company that makes them, but yeah, they're $5 at Michael's. And
they're not that much at Walmart.
How much are they at Walmart?
I don't know, $2.
What? No, they got to be more than that.
Yeah, maybe $2.50, $3. They're cheaper.
Oh, cheaper than Michael's. That's
awesome. Yeah. I don't like going into Walmart if I can help it, though. I don't remember the last time I was in Walmart.
You can order online with Walmart.
Yeah, I just don't like giving them my business.
Yeah,
that's all.
Well,
I don't mind giving Amazon my business. I'm not sure why, but Walmart really bugs me.
Why?
Because it's also a big superstore, but it's more, I don't know. I don't know. Because we have the Amazon distribution centers here, and there's big corporate offices and stuff. There's a lot of workers, and I don't know.
But they're both, they both employ a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're both a, what's the word? I have no brain. My brain is back in packing orders.
Box, brick and mortar box stores?
No, they're both like a what's the word? Not
I haven't had enough coffee yet to have a word.
Maybe I don't ever even have any coffee. Maybe I need this cookie that's sitting right here.
Maybe you do. You need a sugar rush. That's it, Rick. Mary, you need the sugar rush.
Yeah. Can't do this. So they're both giants in their
yes, they are.
They're both, you know what I'm trying to say. What's the word?
Yes, I do.
Industry leaders hold the greatest percentage of.
There is a word there. I know
there is a word, and that word is.
Come on, ladies, it's your job.
The word is not coming to me right at the moment.
Ooh, charades, Margie.
Charades. I could do charades because you can see me. Yeah. One word, two syllables. I'm confident that it's 2 syllables.
Melody looked, and the plaid enamels are $2 at Walmart.
$2? Wow.
Yeah. Julie just got upset because I threw out the little hearts that came in this, but it's just because I didn't want to mess with it right now. I'm sorry. Like the heart punch.
Spread them out and spray them with the Tattered Angels, and so they all get a little bit of spray.
That's a good idea. Ooh,
then
that's an idea for
colors.
my stationery here.
And
I
then
could
yeah,
add
and
that.
then you can just pick them up, put a dot of glue on the back, and stick them on the stationery on over the some of your stencils where you're not going to be writing.
That is
Or
a good
and then put a
idea.
couple on a matching envelope.
So I am going to cut this down.
Folk art dragonfly gaze paint. Ooh, that sounds pretty.
Is it like iridescent? Is that what it is?
Probably
You're
dragonfly
right.
gaze. Dragonfly glaze. So yeah.
Great.
Probably,
I was.
well, hey, I'm just reading Julie's writing.
Oh, okay. You
Julie,
do that.
that's funny. I like to give her a hard time about that because it makes me laugh, and I like when she makes me laugh.
Yes, we like laughing.
Dragonfly glaze. That'd be really pretty.
Look, I got my new little thing from Ivy.
Nice. Your mini
paint
paper
cutter.
cutter.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome.
Okay, so all I did was cut that to
So
fit.
handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So handy
Well, I
on
haven't got to
other
really
guests.
use it.
Yeah.
Because I've been so busy in
Well,
this work.
yeah, but like now you'll keep it right there at your
Still.
desk. And now you can see exactly how handy it'll be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right here. It's got a dedicated spot.
Cool.
I have moved everything from where it was. Like
Yeah.
every single thing, because I used my art room differently last year.
That's
So-
why you don't label anything until you're completely done.
Right. That's
Satisfied with everything, not
Right.
just part of it. You get satisfied with part of it. I love this right here. This is all good. Then you keep going with the winning.
and then I can't.
Well,
Yeah.
I know I'm going to have to move that too.
Yep. That's what's
Yep.
happening.
Yep.
Okay. So I did the edge. I'm putting it in the middle. Ooh, this is going to be pretty, unless I really mess it up. Unless I get overexcited.
I'm going to have to start pulling pieces to put on this soon. I think I got all that.
Do you have boxes of Whoosy Whatsits?
Oh, I got tons.
Me too.
I got Whoosy What's It coming out of the Wazoozy What's It.
Are they all together?
I have several boxes of them. So some are.
Mhm.
I've got brand new Whoosy What's It metal, lots of Tim Holtz medals and things like that.
Yeah, those are
But I
the
got
things
lots
we
of-
keep in pins usually,
Yeah, but I got lots of old
and
bits
boxes.
and pieces. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited about that. Gotta let it dry some and then I'll do the bottom when I can lay it down. Now, where can I touch it to put it back just a bit? Let's go back to this lid here. Give it another coat and my hand at the same time. I'm splashing paint all over. Why am I doing that? Okay. Oh. So do you guys like Ciao Bella and Dress My Craft paper?
I don't think I've ever seen Ciao Bella, but I have Dress My Craft.
Really?
I've seen Dress My
Really?
Craft. Maremy Small.
You've
Yeah.
never seen Ciao Bella? It's another Italian one like Stamperia.
Huh.
Stamperia.
I'm just doing a little variety of color here.
Cool.
Different purples. I got shaded lilac and seedless preserves. I just wanted to have some variation when I go back in and do what I'm going to do to it.
I didn't bring a little cup of water to put my paintbrush in. I think I might need to go grab one. That's all right. I can just pop across the hall and grab one quickly.
Oh, that's right. You have a bathroom across the hall, don't you?
Yep, I do.
I think.
Right outside my door.
I have to go all the way down the stairs for that.
I know.
I'm jealous.
You have to think ahead, make sure you bring water.
Yeah,
so
I
you go
do.
downstairs. I
Mhm.
usually do, but if I forget, it's not as big a deal. Okay, what can I paint just to paint off all the last little bit of stuff that's on here?
You probably have some Whoozy Whatsits or wood bases or whatever, or boxes or whatever in your Whoozy What bin. I do.
Let's
I
see.
always have stuff that I can use my paint up with. Always.
A bunch of wooden stuff here. Mm-mm-mm.
Doo-doo-doo. What was
Old
that?
fashioned bicycle.
What was that? Doo-doo-doo.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You.
George.
Yeah. Gotta find something that goes with hearts now. Let's see.
There should be just enough paint on here to do this little bicycle.
I'm gonna try this. You never know if we don't try.
That's right.
Yeah,
Try, try, try again.
that's right.
If at first you don't
Pattern.
succeed.
I gotta look through my other stuff. Just a sec. I just want something that goes with heart.
Ah. Something that goes with heart.
Yeah.
You're looking for a stamp.
I'm looking for, I'm not sure what. Oh, you know what I want is that one I have with the script and the diamonds. Where are they?
I was just going to say diamonds are great with hearts.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite ones, and I don't know what I've done with it. It should be in that folder right there.
Mm.
Was that a phone call?
Yeah, that was my phone ringing. But it wasn't Doug, so I didn't answer it. You'll know it when it's Doug's ring.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got to be in this folder.
Bad to the bone.
Is that his ringtone?
Yep.
That's cute. It's really cute.
Because he's so bad.
Yes, Tilt Man.
Yeah. Such a bad boy. Not. All right. There's
You're gonna have to get a motorcycle now. Go with that big bad boy image he's got.
Have I told you about motorcycles?
No.
I have not.
I'm just guessing.
Oh,
I
boy.
just think it's funny.
Oh yeah, we used to ride.
Yeah.
Yep.
Goodness.
Until
So you're a biker. Sorry, I
Yep.
just cut my whole thing there.
yeah. Until I got
Biker.
so sick. Until I got so sick, and I thought I'd never be able to ride again. So I made him sell all of our bikes because I couldn't stand looking at him if I couldn't ride.
I cannot find my favorite one.
We had his, hers, and ours. Okay, I got to go get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. I cannot find my favorite stencil. This is what happens when we redo the room. And I don't want you guys to have to wait forever, so I'm just gonna use... What the heck would I do with that? It should be right here in this folder. All right, well, I'm gonna use this. Yes. This is one that was for furniture and it had 3 of them. And this is the smallest one, but it was giant and it was hard to use. And I realized I was going to use it more. Oh, use a rose, use a rose. Maybe I'll add roses when I take it off or when I, with the stamp. Maybe I'll find a flower stamp to do that with. Or maybe it'll be both. Who knows? So what I want to do here is see if this will work with this kind of paper. I know there's probably another way too, but we'll see.
I guess I wasn't completely done. I need to do the bottom.
Uh-oh. So there's what you need to do with the rest of that paint, huh?
I I used it. I used it on this little tiny bicycle. And I need to do the top of this lid one more time, but I need to let that bottom dry a little bit more. So let me play with this. Let me play with some alcohol ink. Let's see here.
So I'm only going to do 2 of these on here because I don't really like what it does to the paper. I mean, I like that it's lifting that out, but I don't like what's happened to the paper right there. So we're just going to gently do 2. With the oxide, of course. Oh, it looks cool. I love oxide so much. Every once in a while, you got to peek underneath to see how you're doing. Okay, let me find rose. I hate that I can't find the stuff I use all the time.
Yeah, you'll be able
Not
to.
cool.
I
Just 'cause
know.
I tore up my desk and the whole wall next to me yesterday, the day before yesterday, and that's what I've been working on.
So, buttons to your underwear. Sew buttons to your underwear. For a large flower.
Let's see what kind of damage we can do on here. I've never used alcohol ink on glass.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing right now?
that's what I am. I've got that rooster jar.
Oh, okay. That's what you decided to do?
Yeah, and my black paint dry.
That's a whole new tutorial right there.
Yeah, well, not a tutorial till I figured out myself. But
Oh, you got this. You know.
will alcohol get the goo off my scissors? Goo gone, will not
Yeah,
goo gone. Undo. And that leaves oil on your scissors, and then you cut your paper and it gets on it. So undo, you need undo. Let's see. Bad to the bone. A rose is a rose.
They want me to use a rose, but I'm trying to find. It might end up with a rose.
Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Maybe this.
We've done bicycle before on this show.
Now it's a show.
Yeah.
The show.
Keep my mouth closed for a while here.
What?
I don't know. I have an idea, and I just
Oh, don't give it away on
no,
yeah.
I can't. I can't. It's a
Oh,
biggie. It's a biggie. It's a huge.
oh, that's always nice.
Yes, and I want to talk to you about it, but
Yeah.
I want to give it away. It'll totally ruin it.
When we have ideas, ladies, we call each other and then we bounce back and forth, and that idea usually evolves into something that you see.
The evolution of it is the most fun part, I think. Don't you, Marianne?
Yes.
Super
Yes,
fun.
because we'll-
when we evolve.
Like, we don't ever work it out. We don't ever work through it. We just, an idea pops in our head, and then we go, hey, I got this idea. And then we start working it out together. And so we throw it around back and forth, bat it back and forth, and each one of us is adding something, taking away something. And as we do that back and forth, instead of doing that by ourselves. And then, so it always evolves into something.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this.
I will say that this idea, or at least the basis for the idea, was presented to me from an outside source.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
you see
Well,
what
now you're just teasing them. So
I
knock it
am.
off.
I am.
Knock
I
it
am.
off.
Yeah, until oh, and just today. So I haven't even had time to
Oh, okay.
digest it or think it through or even tell Sharon about it. I was busy doing orders and then I just like, oh, I need a break and I need to get my fingers dirty. And so I called Sharon and said, Sharon, let's go live. When? Now. She's like, what? I haven't had my coffee yet.
Yeah. I really, really want that stencil. I can't get it out of my head.
Oh, what is this? What is the
Huh?
stencil? What is the stencil?
It's the one with the script and the Harlequin design.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna do this, I guess. It's my favorite one. I use it all the time. I don't know where it would go. I mean, I always put it back in the
Well,
folder, but clearly I didn't want it.
And Getty's laying on his back in my arm, purring. Oh,
That's
how
sweet.
cute. Margie says, "Spill it, Em." Julie says, "Write it down." Julie, you mean like write it down right here so you can see that I'm not really telling you?
So you don't forget. That's what she's saying to you.
Oh, I won't forget.
Get it. I get it.
I won't forget. It was presented to me. I didn't even bigger than I would even have thought of.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I'm
so-
excited. Stop talking
Yeah.
about it. You're teasing
I
them.
know. Well, they want to listen to our tennis match with one of our ideas.
Do you think this is the one to share that with?
Not that one. No.
Okay. We'll do it another day and show them how we work through a problem. Or it's not really a problem,
but
it's
an
a thought.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, I have another idea. We could use that idea, but then it just seems strange. It seems unnatural to know that they're listening and we're not doing it naturally, but knowing somebody's listening, it's weird.
Find a color that I want.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. That's a good song.
I got the rose. I'm going to do this in real subtle color. Should I spray it first? Maybe I should spray it first.
Spray it first with what?
Water.
Oh.
Or dribble with water.
Shall I spray or dribble? Is that the question? Spray or dribble?
Nope, I'm already doing it. It's too late.
Spray
Come on.
dribble.
And this is just me experimenting live right now for you guys.
That's what, you're doing that with that, and I'm experimenting with alcohol.
Yeah. Yep.
Alcohol markers on glass. Never
Yep.
done this before. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, we can take it off and start over, do something else. There's, you can always.
I have to heat this because I want it to be more, I want the splotches to really show. So that means I have to heat it.
Cool. So now, in order to get this to be permanent on
No chaos. See, lots of
glass, do I need to heat set the alcohol? I don't think so.
No.
I think it should be permanent just because
Yeah,
it
you
is,
don't set it.
right? Okay.
So my dog loves the blow dryer, and every time I blow dry my hair, she lines up. So when I turn on the heat tool, she is right here in my armpit. Like,
that's
and
hilarious.
it is hilarious, but she can't be heated with the heat tool.
Not scared of it. Yeah.
It doesn't work like that, Like,
Yeah.
she just dark purple.
I have one of those little, what is it called? Is it Amopay? The little thing you use on your feet
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it has the little diamond thing that goes around and around and around. And
Yeah.
yeah. Is that what it's called? MFA? Something like
Something
that.
like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, you know, so you turn it on, it makes that bzzz noise, and it thing goes round
Yeah.
and round and round, and you put it on all your dead skin and blah blah blah. Well, Lucy loves that. She comes up and she wants to put her nose on the thing that's going around. I'm like, sweetie, that is gonna, you know, rub your nose raw. Don't put your nose on that.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
More like dead skin. Dead skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She comes up and wants to stick her nose on it. I'm like,
So I'm going to put pink on over this. I'm just trying to get a distinction.
To stick your nose on.
Yeah, what a little silly girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got somebody else that gets real excited if I turn that on.
Really?
Kitty. Kitty is right there. She's not sure what's happening.
That's hilarious.
She needs to know immediately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. So, boy, my fingers are all black like they've been in black paint or something.
Gee. I wonder how that happened.
Yeah. Oh, Margie, now you got bicycles stuck in my head.
Oh, yeah, it's Margie's fault.
Let me go back here. We want to listen to that tennis match. Two minds are always better than one. Yes, Margie is right.
Should we could pick another topic and tennis match it?
Earworm. Yeah, bicycles. Now my earworm. I love craft or mixed media experience. Me too, Julie. Tim Holtz uses alcohol inks on glass baubles. It should work. And he doesn't heat set it. Okay. Alcohol dries permanent. Yeah. Okay, we're good. She would be a hot dog then. Hot dog. What movie is that? Hot dog.
Yeah, I definitely can't use that on her.
10 points if anybody can tell me what movie that is from.
I have
Hot
no idea.
dog.
No idea.
And I can tell you it's Doug's favorite movie.
No, I don't. I was
Even
going to
more
do that and then go over it with a little pink, but I like it, actually.
Oh, it's very pretty. It's his favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, A Christmas Vacation.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
What's up? Is it from Elf?
Nope.
Okay. Well, those are the favorites I can think of.
I know you probably wouldn't think of this as Doug's favorite Christmas movie, but it is.
Huh. I have no idea.
Margie, you know what that's from, don't you? You don't watch movies? Hot dog. It's from It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh,
That's Doug's
so
favorite
fun.
Christmas movie.
It's been ages.
Yep. I'm I can see it every couple of years and I'm fine, but it's his favorite Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, I don't see
Most
it.
movies
all the time.
I don't like to see over and over again.
Yeah.
Like if I'm spending the time to watch a movie, I want to see something I haven't seen.
It depends on the movie for me.
That's
Like I have
me.
favorites, obviously, that I do
Love
that
it.
with. But yeah. I want to see how this looks with this. And I'm going to try it first on this isn't done, but I'm going to try it first on here.
Parts of a curiosity radar built in. Yep, it's true. Not a baseball movie. Nope. Shoot your eye out. Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah, that is another one.
my first husband's favorite movie, Christmas movie.
That's the one
Yeah,
I
shoot
can
your eye
have
out.
on repeat.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do turn it on TBS and go for the repeat. Absolutely.
You do that repeat over and over and over again?
Yeah, that's way too.
Oh,
Well, no, I just let it play. I don't sit and watch it. I just have it on in the background.
well, maybe it was on too much because that was his favorite movie, but I'm sick of all of them. I love
Yeah.
I'm just sick of it. I don't know. I'm sick of those. What was really funny is Four
Yeah.
Christmases. Did you see that one? Jennifer Aniston and what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? That was funny. I've seen that one, but so long ago. What a great idea using it as a mask. Oh, yeah, that's really pretty, Sharon.
Sorry, Bob called and somehow it answered.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Who was it?
So My daughter.
Oh,
And she's called twice. I
really?
almost think it's an emergency. She was on here. Did you guys hear
Oh,
her?
wow. No,
No.
we didn't hear it all. Okay, so maybe that.
So I'm going over this with some greenery and just for fun. And it's a stamp, and I tested out my colors that I wanted to try with this, that I wanted the one that looked right with it. Yeah. I'm just going to put a little bit right there. There we go. Oh, it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
See that? With that little light green stamp.
Mm-hmm.
I know. That rose turned out better than I thought it would, honestly. I thought I was going to have to do 2 colors on there. You can see the splatter. That's fun. It's really fun.
So what kind of idea do you want us to work through?
Us.
I mean, it could be a Saturday Night Live, or
yeah, we actually for the following Saturday. Should we do that?
Well,
Let me prepare them ahead of time with a little something though.
okay.
So you guys, when we do this, we do have the ability to talk and listen at the same time, and we're never trying to do that to you guys. But that is how our brains work. That is how we communicate with each other. We're never cutting each other off. We're getting excited and sharing ideas at the same time.
We do hear each other while we're speaking.
Absolutely. And we don't want to do that to you guys. And it's always, I know, frustrating, which, you know, we try to avoid. Sometimes it's difficult. But if we do this, you're probably going to hear some of that. And, you know, we don't want to frustrate you.
That's true. If it gets too bad, just say in the chat, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if this is going to come out naturally the way we do it, but we try really hard not to talk over each other when we're doing these lives, because we get excited and we think a lot the same ideas, or we get an idea and we both take it and start running with it, and
have things to add, and we both have input in it. But you know, how about we talk about what we were thinking of doing next Saturday? This will give them a heads up, and then they'll be able to prepare and get their felt ready and stuff. You want to do that?
Sure, except I feel like we kind of already worked it out.
We did, but we haven't worked out all the details, and we'd be sharing it so that we can work out the rest of the details, which we don't usually have this far in advance.
Okay, so well, like what we would have done is one of us called the other and said, let's plan Saturday night. And so one of us starts throwing out like that. This time I said that, and Sharon started throwing out ideas, and she had her list in front of her and started throwing out, 3, 4, 5, 6 ideas. And so why don't we do that? Can you think of some of your ideas, or
they should be right here.
Okay. So
but
let's plan the next couple of Saturday nights, or at least next week Saturday.
How about one of them?
Okay, let's plan next week Saturday Night Live. What
we were
ideas?
going to talk about doing our book covers, and we didn't.
Okay.
I mean, just on the list.
Okay, what else is on your list?
Let me see. I wish I had it. Should be right here. That would be nice. That would be so nice.
Well, we had some really super unusual or creative plans for belly bands.
Oh yes, the belly bands are going to be fun, but I think those are pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Well, except but
yeah.
Okay, and part of this is just hashing out which one are we going to do, to show them that process. But I don't know. Yeah, the belly bands, the garter belts, chokers, those kinds of things that would be really great in the lookbook.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Okay.
How do you guys feel about working on the lookbook next weekend too? Because we're going to do it this weekend, but I know some of you are rushing ahead because you feel like you need to get it done, and maybe you're the kind of person that needs to do a project faster. But we will be doing things independently with it, but we also have this planned out so that we're not doing the lookbook every weekend in we can, you know.
Yeah, well, so that's what
that
we would
would be-
do is Sharon would say, well, let's do this week and then next week. And then I'd say, well, I don't really want to do the lookbook 2 weeks in a row because there's some people that aren't using that DigiKit or aren't making the lookbook and then they're bored for 2 weeks in a row. So I'd like to do something different in between, or at least do something that maybe we make one that could go in the lookbook, but we also can show how to make it for other things,
Thank you, Julie.
not just the lookbook. So
Right.
that, Julie could use it for a bee journal or, whatever else.
So there's the 2 pieces. There's my
then what-
stationery.
Cool. So then Sharon would go through a whole list of items and I'd say, okay, how about these 3? I like the flat tassel, the needle book and the
Working on
needle book and the belly bands. How about, let's look at those 3.
we were also talking about working on our in our basket of things that we don't have done.
Oh yeah, things that unfinished projects.
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel like unfinished projects might be a good one to do like this, just a craft along. I do like that.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
Sorry,
not a good
I was
one
looking
where
around.
people are looking specifically to learn something. Because I do have a couple projects that I really need to get done. One in two in particular that are for somebody else that I would like to be able to give them.
Cool.
But I don't think that that's maybe the best for Saturday night. So
Yeah, I think
So-
that's a good idea.
what
I
about
have more on there. What
Hmm?
were they? What are some of the other ideas I had on there? And where in the heck is it? I
Is
put
it
it
still
someplace.
downstairs?
No, I put it someplace like, oh, then I need this here for Saturday nights. What the heck?
I really wasn't prepared for today. I had a whole bunch of other things planned to finish my desk and stuff.
Yeah, no,
So,
yeah, neither
I
of us
take it away.
expected this. And
Yeah.
although it's awesome because I'm really getting what I need just being here with you guys.
Yeah.
I needed
I
this.
just,
I need
I
this
stuck it
first.
someplace knowing I'd get through it.
You were
And,
downstairs when we were going through it.
I came up here, actually.
Oh, you
and-
did?
Yeah, I did. And I just shoved a bunch of stuff to the side right now to get into my so I'm looking.
So guys, I'm trying to layer the alcohol ink like from light to dark like I would on paper. And the second layer went on pretty well. But after 2 layers, it does not layer on itself well. It actually just removes what's underneath it. So that's interesting. That's something I'm learning from this. But the second layer went pretty well, added to the first. But
Okay.
I wanted,
It's same as the first. Sorry.
it's kind of peacock colors. And so I wanted all those colors in there, going from light to dark. Can you see it at all?
Darn it. Okay. Sorry, I was looking around.
That's okay.
Oh, that's cool. Very cool.
So, so you read me a whole long list. And so then I pulled out those 3. and said,
did.
let's look at those 3. That's kind of how this is not how it goes at all, but
No. And then we have a big conversation about those 3. Always. That's just
yeah.
how we do. And
Maybe I stuck it in this drawer. I just shoved a bunch of stuff aside, paper stuff, to get out of my way for this event. So
Yeah.
no idea.
Funny.
Okay. We had the garters, the skeletons, the
Oh yeah, the skeletons.
the
Yeah.
needle book.
So okay, so let's just start over and we'll basically recreate the conversation, but it'll
Okay.
be different. Like okay, so go through your list. I don't have my book with me, so what's on your list?
Well, I don't have a list, but I remember the garters,
Oh, okay.
the
Okay, I really like
Chokers.
those.
Yeah,
I really like the garters and the chokers and the that because
exactly.
people could make that. It's super cute for this book and super easy. We'll use up a lot of scraps, but people could also make them for other books as well with the same ideas. So I do like that one. Okay, what else?
Correct. And then we had this using skeletons, because we all have those things that get punched out or we die cut, and we have what I call skeletons with the hole in the middle.
I like
So
that idea, but I feel like we ought to give them some notice on that because not
Yes.
everybody keeps their skeletons.
yeah, exactly.
So they
Exactly.
could punch out some things during the week and hang on to some of them if they don't normally keep them.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So then let's see. I think we had, I'm gonna do a long one, I think. Yeah. We had, I can't think right now. Oh, making the brooches, the crowns.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That was one of them.
Well, let me just think about that one.
Yeah, that's one we need
Well, you
to
keep going.
perfect first. I mean, it's a little ways off, that one.
Okay.
Because I think there's some more stuff that I'm going to come up with for that. It's
Right.
it's the seed of an idea. That's all it
Right.
is. And then let's see. Trying to remember. Only, mixed media 102.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, and tell us what to do was on
Exactly.
there. We are due for tell us what to do, but we're both so discombobulated right now that it doesn't
We
feel
can't find
right
anything.
to do that. So let's push that one off a couple of weeks, and then maybe we do
Yeah.
it with shorter time in between it next time. But I don't feel like we could do that one very easily.
Right now.
And
Yeah.
then
Oh,
what about the needle books?
it's in my work box.
I have a box where I put like stuff that I want to start. Let's see. So that would have been part of the texture series, and I don't want to give away 2 of these at all
Wait,
because
how
they
about
are going to be a
needlebook?
nice price. What's that?
How about the needle book?
The needle book. We're going to need felt for that, so we want to give everybody a kind of a
Well, but then you said the next thing on your list was needle book.
right.
So tell me a little bit about the needle book. How do you
The needle book. I know there are several people that want to make a
Mhm.
needle book.
Okay.
And I know that we need just felt to go with that, or some sort of a quilted fabric.
Mhm.
And we're going to need, just a sheet of felt, like an 8x11,
Right.
but it's really up to them what kind of size. And then we decide what kind of cover we want to put on it. Do we want to add doilies? Do we want to make it a hard cover? Do we
Mhm.
want, generally it's sewing though.
Right.
Do we want to,
So I really like that idea. I feel like we should give them, maybe tell them about it for next week so that they have time to either find felt or find quilted material. I know that I've got felt. I'm not sure where I moved it to, though. I used to know where it was, right on this shelf. So maybe whatever we do this week, we tell them about the needle books, and we could do them next week or 2 weeks later, just so everybody has time to get, a piece of felt or old quilt.
She has lots of felt and so many spare needles. It's ridiculous.
Oh
So
my
this
gosh,
is perfect for
I
Julie.
need spare needles. I wish you were closer, Julie.
Do you need spare needles? Because I have lots too.
do. Oh, I need spare needles.
Do you have any curved upholstery needles?
I don't.
They're really good for a lot of things, not just upholstery.
I brought the stuff home. We're going to Walmart next.
Okay.
Going to the chapel.
I got dinner.
And what?
I got dinner.
You did?
Mhm.
Thank you.
I figured you needed it.
What a good guy. I
You
hear
heard-
that.
you
He
heard
got
that?
dinner.
He brought dinner home.
You saw
That
your
is
sticker, didn't you?
amazing.
No, it
You got
was
3 boxes.
oh cool.
I brought them in.
Okay, thank you. I didn't even hear it come.
Yeah.
Huh.
So we're
Awesome.
going to Walmart, and we'll be back as soon as we can.
And the park, Walmart in the park, or just Walmart?
Just
Wait,
Walmart.
hold on.
Okay. Cool.
He brought
Thank
you a surprise. He made
brought-
dinner, and he's going to Walmart.
Well, he
Cool.
just went to Home Depot and the grocery store, him and Lucy. He brought me home a big Diet Dr. Pepper and a cookie. That was when he came home from work. But
Oh
then
my
they just went
gosh.
they went to Home Depot and the grocery store, and he said he brought home dinner from there. Yay.
Oh my
And
goodness.
now they're going to Walmart to get my prescription.
Uh-huh.
And Then
Wow.
they'll be there. And he said, "Oh, and did you see your stampier yet?" And they said, "What?" And he said, "There's 3 boxes. I brought them in."
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
3
Bill
more
would have done
boxes
one of those things, maybe.
Stamperia. Oh.
How'd you get so lucky? What is going on there? I can't believe it. Does he like going to the store?
Um,
What guy likes going to the store?
no. Well, for some years while I was so sick that I could barely move out of a chair, he had to go do
Oh,
all
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
And, so he's gotten real good at it. It actually kind of trained him to be participatory in that, and which was
Yeah.
awesome. So
Which was
now
awesome.
now we either go together or he goes, or sometimes I go, but I'm usually busier than he is. So, yeah, there's 3 new boxes of Stamperia on my. Oh, he brought it in. It's inside. Yeah, I need a black,
Yeah.
super dark gray.
I'm doing a long one that I'll trifold.
What?
I'm doing a really long one that I'm going to trifold here.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's.
There it is. And I do want that centered. All right.
So, yeah, that was kind of a lame version of that's not really how we work it out. It's awkward to do it in front of somebody purposefully. We don't ever do it like the, ooh, Stamperia. I would trade hubbies, but I wouldn't do that to my best friend.
Yeah, I was about to read that to you.
Aw, thanks, Margie. That was sweet of you.
I'm glad that you have your best friend. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Thanks for having my best interest at heart. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Okay, I'm going to use one of these colors I haven't used yet.
But Margie, just know if I could clone him and send one to you, I would. I absolutely, positively would.
Trying to picture this in different colors.
All right, I need a redder red.
A redder red?
Redder red. A redder
Red.
red.
Red, red, red.
Redder red. Whoa.
Suddenly all my colors look the same.
All my colors look the same?
Yeah.
I hate
Suddenly
those days.
They all look boring suddenly.
Yeah, I hate those days.
Yeah.
They don't
Well,
make
I
any-
just got all these new ones too, so they shouldn't be. But I need more of the rainbow, I think. The more
Right.
of the variety. Yeah. Oh, I know which one. This one. That's what I need. Okay. And a stencil. So for the first layer, it is really nice to have something that has a nice overall shape, like a background, sort of. I used that one last time, so I can't use it again. That's the rule,
Let's
right?
see. All right, can you see him? I don't know. How's he?
No offense. My dog wants out. Kind of mad. Well, you know what? I need to mimic this shape, this curve. So I can do that without too much fuss. That one's too sharp, the edges.
Wonder if I put not that something white underneath it. There, maybe that's a little bit easier. It's a little weird. Get a little bit easier to see. I don't know why I wanted to make him look like a peacock.
You did make him look like a peacock, didn't you?
I did. I don't know.
Wasn't the plan?
Yep,
Okay.
I did. I pulled out the peacock colors, and that
But
was.
it's so funny.
But yeah. All right. So then,
So what time is it?
what time is it? It is 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock your time.
So we had another half an hour, and then
How long have we been on? We've been on an hour and 5 or 10 minutes.
the thing is, we don't want to make it too long for you guys because then, I mean, fewer people will go back and want to watch it if it's so long. And
Yeah, but it's not a tutorial, so
yeah. Well, it's nice if we at least turn off and come back on so that people have the opportunity to say, okay, I watched that, you know, and it
right.
Chaos, no. I might
Now
have to
I'm
take
really, but sometimes I just get the urge to play with alcohol inks, and I don't know why. I've never done it on glass before, but I actually am really liking it on glass. It's very different. It goes on very different. But anybody like to color?
I love to color.
You prefer colored pencils or markers or like alcohol ink or alcohol markers or other kind of markers? What do you color with, Sharon?
Well, I use gel pens.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to think of. Well, I was trying to think of the other things, and I couldn't think of
Yeah.
any right now. Gel pens is another.
I use gel pens or colored pencils.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do like to color. Sometimes when we go like camping or fishing or whatever,
Yeah.
I will take
Me too.
color stuff. Yeah.
Mhm. Doug likes to color.
It's fun when you're fishing, when you just have to sit there in the silence.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to sit there and be silent, by the way. I know it must be for you too, because we are the same. But
Not so much when I'm out in nature. My mind just starts going inside myself.
I am a lot quieter when I'm camping or fishing or whatever. I don't fish myself. I don't like to kill things.
Well, we catch and release.
Yeah.
But
We'll eat the fish. We eat it.
Well,
But
yeah,
we don't have-
but mostly catch and release, just because we just want to go out and enjoy nature and have the fun, and I don't want
Right.
to take the time. We don't, we're
Right.
always short on time, so time to clean them and stuff when we get back. But
yeah, I love fish. It's the only meat I eat that I don't feel guilty about.
one of my favorite things about fishing is fly fishing, and it's for that very reason. You don't sit and wait. You don't throw it in and then just sit and wait for something to bite. Fly fishing is active. It's like you're going out and playing with the fish. It's a game. It's a game back and forth. And
so I love camping, but I'm busy the whole time because I'm doing like gourmet meals at the campfire. I love having the challenge of cooking at the campfire and making amazing spreads. So I don't have time when I do that.
Mm-hmm.
I take it still, but I never do it. I think I'm going to, but then I just don't because we're hiking or we're cooking or we're,
Hang on just a second.
Go ahead.
Dawn, I got this jar at a Goodwill. He's a fancy dancy rooster. Yes, he is. Eyelet setter set, no hammer needed. Crocodile. Yeah, crocodile is amazing. Watercolor markers, and use a water brush to paint with it. Just smudge some on a plate. Have that, Julie, but the crocodile is easier. The crocodile has 2 sizes. There are more sizes. Yep, Dawn. Oh, really?
I'm just checking one of these.
One that's spring loaded. Yeah. Ooh,
Maybe I don't want to go all the way through.
Just making sure I'm caught up there. Yeah, I found this at a thrift store. I said Goodwill, but it wasn't actually a Goodwill. It was a thrift store that I found it at. I can't tell you which one. I don't remember.
I hardly ever buy anything new. I get stuff on Amazon, but that's about it. Like other kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I don't want as much free space on this. I like doing where I can do different things here and there, but I didn't really want as much extra space as I thought here. But I didn't match up my design enough, so I have to leave some.
I should have thought this through, and I didn't. I've got 4 colors out that go from light to dark that I used on the rooster. I'm not going to put them on top of each other, but I could variegate them. Like I could start with the light and go to the dark.
Like ombre?
Yeah, sorry, ombre, not variegate. I
No,
could have,
that's okay.
I probably would have started with the light on top and gone to the dark on the bottom. And this is the darkest one that I'm working with, that I'm just going over the top, just the top line. With that, but that could be, it could be starting the cycle again. So if I do the dark one here, and then maybe I go to the very lightest one and go light to the medium dark, and to the dark on the bottom.
I would go really random on it.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it would look cool ombre, but
it would look cool. But
random.
I would go
Okay.
random so you don't have to be so mathy about it or specific, and it would be less stressful. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't feel like it's stressful, because just go all the way around and just go all the way around in the circle. And when I get to the end, I start the next color. But
Yeah. I mean, it'll look cool.
what do you guys think? Random or ombre? Bye, Melody.
Bye.
Glad to see you, or happy to see you for a few minutes, and hope something was inspirational to you.
For sure.
OCD. Margie, I am not. Line that thing up there. It's crooked.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Random or ombre? Either one, but either one would work for me. But now that I've done almost half of it just across the top with this color, I feel like I have to finish this color just across the top. Otherwise, I've got that big chunk all the same and it would stand out. So even if I could do random. That's just the top. This is just the top line. What do you guys think? Random or ombre? Margie will say ombre because she's OCD.
Yeah.
What's ombre? Ombre means you start with the light and move to a little bit darker shade, a little bit
Or
darker.
the other way around.
A little bit darker shade. And so I would go like to the top of the jar, and the top couple rows would be here, let me show you this. It'll show up just a second here on YouTube, but I've got 4 colors here that I used on the rooster, and from light to dark. And so ombre means I would do the first couple rows in the light, and then the next row, maybe even half that color and half the next color to kind of fade into it. Next couple rows would be that color, again, fade into this one, next couple rows, that color, and the last couple rows, the darker color. So it just looks from dark to light, all kind of, just flows, blends. And then obviously random is random. Just go wherever and do around the chicken wire random with whichever colors so that they're all mixed up. That might be cool because that might make it look like light is shining different ways and bringing different colors here and there.
Yeah, see, I would do it all over in the lightest color and then pick random spots to do, so it's easier. And then pick random spots to make some darker in groupings over the top of it. That would be me just trying to figure out a way to make it the easiest, so I can get on to the best parts. That's how I usually get more and more detailed the further along in the project that I get.
Well, there's not a whole lot more to do with this.
Yeah.
I usually keep this jar full of almonds. So,
oh, do you?
So, yeah.
It's a great chocolate jar. So these can be used as belly bands later, or just on the edge of a page, or
those are great belly bands.
Yeah. And then this one I'll probably do some more stuff on. Huh?
Even side tucks.
Yeah. This is really old paper. See how it's faded?
Oh yeah.
That's a fade. That is a fade right there.
Cool.
So they're not really strong enough for side tucks. I'm afraid they would rip.
If you backed it.
Yeah, you'd have to back it.
Okay.
Let's see here. So what else do I want to put on here? I had a thought, but I don't know where it went.
Yeah, I had a thought, but it walked away.
It went away. Yeah. I need more coffee. Oh my goodness.
Slide in. Yay, Dawn. I was thinking dark, medium, light, lighter, over and over. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. But yeah, but one series of light to dark doesn't have to be over and over repeated. Random might make it look like
Right.
the ocean, but honeybee shaved.
Honey
What?
shaved? What?
What?
Did you say? Oh, nothing.
Nope.
Shaved.
Nope.
Honeybee shaved. That's what I heard.
Nope.
Oh, the feather. I was going to do the feather.
Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to do a stencil. I did a stencil. I did a stamp. Now I'm back to the stencil, and I'm going to do some feathers.
Okay.
And I'm going to treat this individually and do it by itself. And I want a feather, let's see, here. And I wanted to overlap that. Oh, let's see. This blue I haven't used yet. The new one. It's purple. Purple.
Purple. Oh, that sounds pretty right now.
What?
Purple sounds pretty right now.
Purple?
I feel like I want to use purple right now. Not on this. Not on this.
Use that one. And peacock feathers instead of that one. And some pistachio. So I've got all different blues and purples here. Be fun.
Pretty. That's what I need. That's what he needs in there is just a little bit of purple in his peacock tail.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because, yeah, purple's in peacock.
Yeah.
We actually have these chickens that are black. You look at them, they're just solid black. But then when you catch them in the sunlight, you can see the purple and blue and teal on their wings, on their feathers, not their wings.
Oh,
I'm
I know
sorry.
I know what ones you're talking about. The iridescent sort of.
Yes, and they're
Right?
really cool looking. I mean, they're just
Very
solid
cool.
black, but they have that iridescent color when they're in the light, and it's cool how it changes and all those colors are in there, and I love that. So
I do
could have
too.
done
Such
black
pretty
and then
feathers.
put that over. Yeah.
You could do black and then oxide ink if you're doing it on paper. But you're not
Yeah.
doing it on paper, so.
Yeah. No.
But that's not happening, so.
Nope. Well, you could start with black paper as the base and then do those iridescent colors in metallic over.
Yeah.
them. When they shine in the sun, they look metallic. They look very metallic. They're pretty cool looking. All right. So Debbie, you guys, I'm sure, are done with your welcome signs for the porch. Are you still here? What are you and Jill doing?
Sorry, ladies, I get all concentrating.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. But I don't have to be that concentrating. I can, let's see. I mean, it is not a bantam. They are not bantams. They are full size.
What?
Those chickens I was talking about.
Oh,
Okay, so now the question is, shall I just do them? Should I just do the different colors randomly? Or if I do the whole thing in the light and then go back over it with the dark, that means I'm having to do half of it twice. If I just pick up the color and start doing random, whatever they are, random wires. So I'll go around him and then I want to color him in because I just like using markers.
okay. Whatever soothes your soul. That's what this is about. This
But-
wasn't about any specific project, ladies.
But then
We
it's not going to look like I want it to look like.
Right.
I
Well,
just like coloring with markers.
and
I'll
I was
go
telling
ahead
them why we did this. Gigi, you're our guest of honor. I'm glad you made it because I know that it just reminded me that maybe we needed to do a craft along, so that we could do some stationery, because I know that was something you wanted.
Well,
And,
we've missed Gigi. She's been so
Yeah.
sick for so long.
yeah,
And her
and so
family as well, that we've really missed you, Gigi. We're glad that
Yeah.
if you're still here, I hope you're still here.
I hope you make it through, because she's just been sick, and
She's so sick for so
Family.
long, one thing after the
Yeah.
other. And Joe has been sick, and he's still dealing with, she's still not feeling well, and he's dealing with some things still. And
Yeah.
ugh.
yeah, it's really hard. So,
Yeah.
so we were just thinking about you, and I was saying I needed to snap some pictures to do some of these, to show you some of these. And
And when Marianne said,
What
we're
we did.
going live, then Sharon
Yeah.
said, well, then I'll just do this live for
Yeah.
Gigi. Did he
Yeah.
yesterday afternoon? Very surprised I'm not more sore. Wow. Look how in shape you are, Julie. Still playing with chalk couture paints. Oh, fun. I
Yeah,
love
is that
playing
Debbie?
with paint. Yes. I love playing with paint. It's just
Hey,
fun.
I like getting my hands messy. You know
Paint
me.
and markers. I don't know. Something you
Yep.
know how kids always just want to get in the paint and the markers and make a mess.
Yep.
I totally
Yep.
get that. It's very satisfying.
It is. It
Markers.
really is.
I like it. I like painting. I like paint and markers.
That was always like my favorite gifts for Christmas, and it still is.
Yeah.
Paint and markers, like things, mediums, things that to
Yep.
play with in the art room.
Yeah.
That's what I started getting as a kid, because I was always an artist, and that was why I ended up with that scholarship when I was 13,
Mm-hmm.
because I had a stepmother that encouraged me to play and all that stuff. She was so good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
Okay. So I don't know if this needs anything else, but looky here at all the different colors.
Oh, how pretty.
And then I'm not sure.
Feather stencil. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love
I'm
it.
not sure what I want to do with the rest of it. I think it needs
Love
more something. I'll figure it out in just a second here. I have to take the dog out if we're going to keep doing this, because
Okay.
she's been bugging me for about a half an hour.
Well, we can at least go till Doug and Lucy get back from Walmart, and then I don't know what's for dinner, if it's hot or if it's cold or whatever. But if it's waiting for me, then I won't want to keep it. But
Yeah. I
that's
figured I would run down and grab a granola bar too. Are we going to be on for
Let's,
how much longer do you think?
well, maybe I don't know, maybe half hour. But you better grab a granola bar because you haven't eaten all day, and you need to eat something.
Yeah.
You
Well,
need-
she's really whining at me too. So
yeah, take her.
I
Go ahead,
think,
take her.
okay, I'll be right back. I'll be
Okay.
super fast.
Okay, no worries. We'll be here.
Singing your song.
That's right. Just singing in the rain. So yesterday it was 61 degrees, 60 degrees here. 60 degrees. And today, 81. 60 to 81. Mousie's still here. She posted a cute meme on Facebook of a little cat standing on its hind feet looking out the window, trying to decide what weather we're doing today. Hi, Angie. Oh, Julie, if he brought it home, it's all ready. He would have gotten something already. Either that or something he's going to cook. Yeah, no, he wouldn't bring something home for me to cook. I to respond to that. Let's see. No. Okay. Angie, I've been thinking about you. I wanted to message you and ask you, how are you doing since surgery? Care to fill us in, catch us up? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's your foot? Hoping that surgery really works, ongoing, as well as the trial did. 95. I know, Don, it's 81 here and it's 95 there. What gives? Like, if it's 81 here, it should probably be 108 there. That's okay. No, I would never wish a hot day for you guys in Phoenix. You deserve a break whenever you can get it. So, if you can get a 95 day, yeah, for everybody else, anything under 100 is a break in Phoenix. If it's 95, it's like, whew, got a break. And okay, here's the weird thing, Dawn, tell them if this is not true. It can be in the 90s and it's hot and all of that, but as soon as it's 100, 101, you can so feel the difference in the heat of 99 and 100, 101. It's weird how you can totally feel the difference if it's over 100 or under 100 by 1 degree. Is that true, Dawn? Stop it. You can feel your toes, Angie? Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. I am so happy for you. I really hope that this works and is permanent. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Definitely, Dawn. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Still having trouble with swelling, though, and felt my foot fall asleep and wake up. Wow, but the fact that you felt it fall asleep and wake up is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, that's not been the norm for you. So, yeah, I always thought that was the weirdest thing, how in Arizona you could, 99, as soon as it hits 100, you can feel a difference in the heat. Weird, but true. Still all the same furnace. That's the difference in there and here, is even when it's hot in Arizona, you step outside. If the wind blows, it's like somebody turned a blow dryer on your face and you're feeling the hot air. And here, if the wind blows, it's a cool breeze or wind. Guess I should be careful not to put my hands on these right after I do them, huh? I don't do very well coloring something with my hand in the air. I have to have my hand stable against something. As soon as it's 75 here, the AC goes on. Yeah, I totally get that. Can't put a sheer sock on yet because of the swelling. I get my stitches out May 7th. Nice. Well, Angie, I'm just really grateful that you've got feeling and not the severe pain. And so it might take a bit for the swelling to go down. It just might. But, it'll be worth another couple of weeks for swelling to go down if this is successful long term. So that's awesome. Finding myself wanting to stock up on non-perishable items to get through the heat of the summer and not have to deal with so many groceries. I don't either, Dawn. I don't either. And yeah, I would rather stock up and not have to go out to the grocery store so often. The heat just makes me not feel well. A lot of that could be the lupus. A lot of that was probably the breast implant illness, but that should not be anymore. But some of the consequences of that are still around. But the lupus, I'm allergic to the sun. Being out in the sun makes me sick. So yeah, why was I in Arizona? But honestly, you don't have to be out in it if you don't want to. It's just like where it's really cold. You go from your air-conditioned house to your air-conditioned car to your air-conditioned office or store or whatever. Everywhere else you go from your, heated house to your heated car to your heated office. So same thing. You don't have to. I mean, I didn't spend a lot of time outside in the summer. Couldn't. Although it did really put a damper on fishing and things like that we like to do, fishing and hiking.
Okay.
But that's why we had a cabin north. Heat drains, yes.
So I folded that in thirds.
Oh,
So
that
tucked
is
in the
so
pocket.
pretty. That is so pretty, Sharon. I really, really like that. It's really.
I never wash my
pretty.
brushes, and I love how I get a variation of color. I do keep one for browns, one
Mhm.
for blues and greens and purples,
Yeah, I
and
never
I
wash
use
my
a
brushes
smaller
either.
one for the other shades. Okay, so let's see.
I never
This,
even think about washing them.
yeah, I just don't. I like all the
good.
different colors in there. I think they make me happy. So
Yeah, never even thought about washing them.
I'm gonna stamp on this now, like a nice clear image. One of my new stamps that I got here. Use my little stamp platform because I have a little tiny one.
Oh yeah.
Perfect size for that.
All right.
And I'm gonna,
Pray every day gets better for you. Yes. Sometimes just getting out of bed drains me. Yep.
yeah,
Especially in the heat
there.
with the health issues. And Angie, can walk without my crutches and walker, but not long walking, then my foot hurts for 2 days. Well, don't, Angie, don't do that yet.
I
Just
understand that
don't
completely.
do that. Yeah. If you stay on, you just use your walker, because then you can use your foot, but not put a lot of weight on it so that you don't go through that hurt. But that'll also help it, the inflammation go down if you don't keep putting the pressure on it. Just
We're
stay on your walker.
thankful we
for a
found
bit.
each other.
Yeah.
Thankful we found each other because we all share some things in common and we all understand each other. I just think that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put that on there.
This color right here is a great color. Wow, I'm gonna have to remember that one. GT5.
Really like this lady.
Yeah, that turned out really pretty. I like that a lot.
Thank you. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if you were talking about your clock or.
Oh no. Oh, but that black turned out so pretty. No, your trifold.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I really do like that. It's gorgeous, darling.
Wait till you see this stamp. It's amazing. Where's my Numinator? I haven't seen Pretty for a while.
I know. You can get silicone makeup brush cleaning pads that have raised up bits that are great for cleaning the blending brushes. Oh, silicone makeup.
They have them at the Dollar Tree.
cleaning
I have
pad.
one
Oh, they
actually.
do?
Yeah,
So
I got
it's
it
just
for protection.
silicone with the little raised up pokey things, and you
Or
just run
with
your
like
brush over it?
rigid. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
I got one that looks like a it's a like a diamond shape and it has ridges.
Yeah.
And I got it for my gel plate.
Oh, you would scrub that on your gel plate?
It's made of silicone. It's texture. All I would do is use it like a stamp.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking cleaning your gel plate. And I'm
Okay.
like, no, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't do that.
No, I don't use it for. I've never
No,
used it
the
for cleaning.
texture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So check that out. Isn't that cool? This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the coolest stamp. I need to read so many comments, honestly. I'm so sorry, guys. It's hard.
Anyway, I'm trying to read them for you.
Thank you.
Oops. Smeared that one all over the place. Oh, I just gotta. I'm gonna take a guess as to what dinner is. I don't know why this just came to my mind. And it sure sounds good.
What? You're going to be disappointed if you got something else. Sounds like a terrible plan.
No, if you got something else, it's probably better.
I
Um,
want a Misty. They're too expensive. I just don't see myself spending that kind of money. I'm going to ink that.
I'll have to see if I can get them. I've been able to
Oh,
get
okay.
the We Are Memory Keepers one.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Does it have a hinge? Because I have this kind with the, I want one with a hinge.
Yeah, it's like that one, but it's
Yeah,
their
I
great
don't
big
want that.
one, which is much better
Yeah,
than the little. I have that one too.
I
But
feel like the
yeah,
one with the hinge would be faster
but
for
a
me in
hinge.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I get
Because
that. I have a Misty. Yeah, I do have a Misty. La Frontera.
what's that?
It's a Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
I don't know
can you
why
get
it
that
just
to
came
go?
me. You can. We usually go there, but yeah, I don't know why that just came to me.
Don't
But
tell him that, because if he didn't get it, he'll
I
feel bad.
won't. I won't.
He's
But
such a keeper.
yeah, he is.
Such a
I won't. I'm
keeper.
just telling you. I'm just telling you that that's my
Oh
prediction.
yeah. I actually, because you wanted to do this, and I was still drinking coffee. I actually planned something because we had seafood last night that I cooked. So
Oh, yeah.
now I'm
So
gonna
it's so
do
good.
freezer General's chicken, and use my
baby.
rice cooker
Oh,
and
nice.
make some jasmine rice to go with it.
Yum.
Green onions, broccoli. You know,
That sounds good.
you
General
know.
Tso's chicken.
Yep.
I love that.
Going to do another little something. Well, no, I'll keep it.
Love
I was
that.
going to curve the edges, and then I decided not to.
Wait. Yes. Oh, what the hang on. Let's see. I've been doing good for putting patterns on gel plate. Okay, yeah, I've been doing good. I went to the craft warehouse in Orem, only bought tape, and that hurt. If I had my work. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it hurt to walk there. Mary, have you noticed the rooster on your piece of paper? And Julie and I just, this one here? I know, isn't that hilarious? I didn't say anything, but yeah, I hadn't even done this yet. I was messing around with the paint, and I was just scraping up whatever else was left there, and doing this little.
What's that rooster from?
Look at this on the ink on this little cellophane that I was using. Look at the shape of the ink. Is that not a rooster?
That is a rooster. I thought that's what that was.
It wasn't on purpose. And then I started doing this, and I looked over there and I went, "There's a rooster. He's even got a beak."
Is that where you were swirling your ink around?
Yeah, just to get all the ink up. I was just doing that to get all the ink up to do this little.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's the spirit of the rooster right there with you.
Exactly. It was helping to inspire me. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It just happened by accident. It was not. Oh, pho would be yum.
Yeah,
I don't like pho to go though. It's much better there, because when it's to go, it's all the parts and pieces, and you bring it home and put it together, and it just doesn't. It's not the same, and it's not as hot. Fresh when you get. I don't know.
You can microwave it,
Yeah, which we do, but he doesn't like pho to go. PHO pho. Yeah, it just happened by accident. Oh, Angie, you've been to La Frontera, huh? Got a knockoff Misty before the lady that created the Misty went on a suing spree. Ooh.
Oh.
Who
What kind of crafter is that? I mean, generally we're really nice people, and I mean, I get not wanting to, but come on.
Well, I don't. If somebody totally stole the design and started using it, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about that story.
Yeah. Just feel like the whole world could be a nicer place.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't steal. I mean, I get that, but if she didn't make it so expensive, people wouldn't have to, I guess competition is the mother of all enterprise. So I guess. Okay, I want to do something to the inside of it. Something fast, something easy, something light so it can be written on.
Thank you, Julie. Oh, wow. That would be great texture on a gel plate. I've got to find me one of those at Dollar Tree. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, Margie, that's true. She said she can also see both sides. I don't know. It's hard. That's tough. That's a tough call.
Oh, we do have blue iguana.
I think we're just gonna do this.
Yeah, I can see both sides. I totally can.
Yeah.
Of all of them.
I am a very diplomatic person that sees both sides of everything, and even if I don't want to.
Even if I don't want to.
Oh,
Is that this one? Let's see.
gray. I'm gonna use gray. It comes out okay.
There's the second one. Okay. This one's seeming a little dry. It should be a little darker, I think.
So I'm just going real light here because you want this to be your writing space, you know. So I'm just going lightly. Not special, just a little color. So it has a little difference. And it's not just plain because I just can't do just plain. That's just not in my wheelhouse. Right?
Yeah. Plain.
It's not
There's
in
nothing
any
plain
of our
about you.
Huh?
Plain. There's nothing plain about you.
No.
We don't
And I
do
think
plain.
we're crafty, so most of us don't do plain. So,
Right. It's true.
yeah.
There's emotion at the front door.
It's all a blank canvas to me. Everything is a
Exactly.
blank canvas, whether it's a wall,
Until
a
it's filled.
paper, a
Yep.
canvas, you know.
Exactly.
Okay, there it is. Kind of
A
missed
jar.
a jar. A tin.
Yep. Everything's a blank canvas.
I have to stop myself sometimes because I will over embellish everything in my house.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
why I said I have to stop because then I do outline here, and then I just want to color them all in because I just want to
Right.
color with the alcohol. But no, just stop. Go color on a coloring book. So
I think it's also fun.
platform. Yeah, Dawn, that's the one I can get. But it doesn't have a hinge, and Sharon wants a hinge.
I do. I want a hinge. This one has a spring. I just rather have a hinge. I don't know why.
Well, you're entitled to want a hinge. I'm going to show you the picture that Julie sent of that, just in case y'all haven't seen it. And look at all the different textures that are on it that we could use on the gel plate. That would be cool.
I do have a tutorial up on how to make a gel plate. If anybody is looking for that doesn't have one. I don't remember whose comment it was. They said they.
Don't let Sharon become unhinged. We're going to have to do gel plates pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Linus just got back home from blood
Yay.
test, so maybe she'll jump on.
Does she know we're on?
Yeah, I had messaged her, but apparently she wasn't home. She just got back now. So
Okay. I did it. It's done. That's just the inside, just really light. Got a
Cool.
little.
that you can
Kind
still
of a-
write over.
That's what
Light
it's
enough that you can still write. Yep.
Yep. And I inked all over. And I even inked the creases.
Nice.
I know I should ink the inside, but I'm going to leave it. So there it is. It's done.
Cool.
It would be so
Perfect
nice in a
timing because I
pocket.
think my dinner date just got home.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
we
if
got
dinner
one
is
thing.
hot, I don't know. I'll have to wait till it comes in and tell us if dinner's hot or cold. Because if it's hot, it might be time to go to dinner. A rare Friday night together we get.
Yeah. It is rare. We
It
would
is.
like to do more of these. We just need to have more time. That's all. Or
Every
have
other
rooms
Friday,
together.
2 Fridays a month, I'm doing a sale,
Yeah.
and he was working, so he had to go to bed at 7:00. So we still didn't get Friday night together. So I don't think he has to be to work till 9 or 9:30 tomorrow. So this is a rare
nice.
Friday night we get together.
So nice for you.
We are going to enjoy it.
So I'm going to lay these out since your dinner date is home.
Yeah, those turned out really nice. I'm obviously not going to finish this at this time, but made a good dent on it. Getting all these things colored. It makes them look like little mosaic tiles as I outline them, doesn't it?
They do. It looks like each
They're
one of
glitter.
those was glued
Yeah,
or
they're catching the
welded
light,
together like
like
lead.
they're catching the light like little mosaic tiles just by outlining them. Looks kind of cool. Kind of
Oh.
excited.
Margie said the Stampin' Up! Stamparatus is hinged on two sides. It might be worth looking at.
Two sides. How do you get a hinge on two sides?
What, so you can go either way?
Oh, you go how? But how does it come off if it's got a hinge on two corners?
But you only undo one side or the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that sounds good. Mhm.
The
I just
Stampin'
don't
Up!
want
One
to
is
spend a
awesome.
lot.
Julie, you have the Stampin' Up! One. Margie, do you have the Stampin' Up! One too? Margie waves the magic wand and poof, more time is gifted. I love it.
So here's, I'll pull the papers out first here, and then the mask. Okay, so there's that one, which is stark white, and I can't stand it. But if it got a wash of color,
Yeah.
I might like it. So, yeah. So there's that one.
Well, I think that one's very pretty. But you could also just do a very light brushing of
Ink.
color
Yeah.
over it. Very light so that you barely see it.
Yeah, I would have to. I got to find my coffee dyed paper now. I haven't done my paper cart yet. I keep adjusting. And here's the first one I did, which is, but the first one is always a throwaway.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. That would be super pretty in a journal. What do you mean? Yeah.
I just don't
Nice.
like it. Do you want it?
What don't you like? Yes. What don't you like about it?
I'll put it in your package.
Okay.
I don't know what I don't like about it. There's just something's not working there. I'm not sure what.
Okay.
And then let's see, this one, I love this. I love this with the light green and the different shades of purple and the hearts. And this could also be folded, and this would be where you'd put a stamp right here and fold it up, or you could fold it up and put a tie across it. Let's see. Like this. And then tie it together. I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think they all turned out really nice.
I tried to do them all different. So look at that. So you've got this creeping over in here, a little bit of ink. You've got, a nice little trifold note to tuck into a pocket. Okay, so then I have, obviously, this one is my favorite one. I just love the way it came out.
Yep. Like that one a lot too.
And then here's the large mask from, let's see, the one I was like, meh, but I love it because I love the color of the paper I used. It's that white paper that got me.
Oh,
The one I'm like,
that's probably what you don't like about it is just the white paper.
Yeah, that is exactly it. So I love this one. I love that I use the rusty hinge and the faded jeans, and you can see the water spots, and it's just really fun to me. And that would need inked or whatever. That would make a cool pocket.
Yeah.
Like a side pocket. Oh man. Or on a giant envelope. Here's the first one, the mask that I did with the vellum. And it's got a light pink and the green stamps. I don't know if you can see.
Yep.
I really like that.
That's pretty.
Here's the mask from the one I did last. And then this mask here. That turned out so pretty. I love it. I really love it. So that's what we made. I think that was pretty good. Made 4.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
made
productive.
4. Counting here. And I
Very
would have made more if I hadn't been looking for my favorite stamp for so long.
That's okay.
Because you know how it goes.
And that's why we're not ready to do Tell Us What to Do yet.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay, so there's my
But
collection.
we will be soon. So I'll be ready to take the next steps on that clock.
Thank you, ladies.
Here's Rooster as far as he is right now. And still doing the chicken wire. Just using all 4 colors and going random. I love the way it's making it look like their
Thank you, Angie.
mosaic tile, the almost mirrored tiles.
I
or
do
glass
too.
tiles.
I think it's wonderful. I really do.
You
Is it
can-
gonna rub off? Did you try it? Test it?
Well, when I immediately put it down and I got it in the wrong place, I rubbed it off with my finger. But after it's there
Uh-huh.
for a while, I haven't.
Huh. Okay. So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know, it
try
might.
working.
Thank you, Julie. I hope there's some inspiration. That's why we just need to. Thanks, Margie.
Thanks,
Sometimes it's not a matter. It's not just sitting down at our desk and doing it, but it's hanging out with you guys and doing it together, and that is
Yeah.
inspiring and gives us that little boost that we need.
And what are friends for? Really? What are friends?
Exactly.
I mean, that's what we do.
Is this
Yeah.
the rooster you like the best, Julie? This one over here. That's
Random.
that is, yeah, that's wild. How that, I mean, it even has a
not
beak
believe
and-
that.
yeah, totally, yeah, very crazy.
What? And it's even mirroring the other one.
Yeah, and I hadn't even moved to doing the jar yet. I just, had this brush and was rubbing it around on here, trying to pick up all the paint. to
Okay,
use
I know what
the paint
happened.
that was left.
You saw that, and in the back of your mind saw a rooster and didn't realize it, and then you grabbed the rooster jar. It reminded you somehow of subliminally of a rooster.
That could very well be.
Where was the rooster jar? Was it in your pile of stuff to do?
It was here. It was in here. Something that I knew I wanted to do something with it.
That's just crazy, isn't it? We loved that you were here to watch us work too. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So I'm going to put the event in tonight for tomorrow for our Saturday Night Live. I'll list the basic things that you need, but remember, just an item like the girdle or the corset or a flower or a butterfly or something like that, about 2 to 3 inches max in size would be perfect. And then sheer ribbon fabric, eyelash trim, lightweight fabric, satin, sari silk, all those kinds of things would be perfect.
Anything from your bit bucket,
Yep.
but the longest pieces.
The long
Your
ones, yeah.
longer pieces, yeah.
Yeah, you won't want little tiny, like 1 inch
Yeah.
things, but if they're 2 or 3 inches, if they're 3 inches or more, they'll work great.
We are going to use up a ton of our bit bucket scraps, actually, if we do it right. If we make a few of them, we should go through a
Yeah.
lot.
I'm thinking I need to get
Yeah.
several things so I can make several of them at
Yeah.
the same time. Yeah,
And they're going to be super easy too.
so glue that will work with fabric, or glue gun is a really good one. This is a really good project for a glue gun. If you want,
Or stapler. That'll
or a
work too.
stapler will work. Yeah, and you won't even see it, so that's fine.
Mhm.
And
Have a piece of
fabric
plain
hack,
cardstock too to put on the back.
cardstock, okay,
Yeah.
or
Chipboard or
two of the
paper or
same
whatever.
thing. If you're going to use a butterfly, maybe print out 2 of them, or just cut out a piece of cardstock that mirrors it to be the back or something. That would work. Or like the
Yeah, it's gonna
corset,
be
cut out 2 corsets.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, my dinner is ready.
And we're glad that you guys joined us today. Thank you so
Yes.
much for being a
Thank
part of
you.
this community.
Thanks for hanging out with us and inspiring us and giving us that lift that we needed today. Appreciate it. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Only
On the
24 hours. So excited. See you
All
again
right.
soon.
Bye.